going on, Klein and Ally?
Are you ready?
Hello, Klein and Ally, you little bitch. Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Do-do-do.
I drink too much beer. I don't know. This is so embarrassing.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Whoa, Sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ally show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to your frequent and a very happy BF Thursday to you and yours. For those of you that celebrate.
No.
Oh, yes. It's happening. Get your breakfast ready for dinner. It's going to be a big one. Everyone tagging us in their pictures. Once again,
Everyone?
Well, at least 5 people last week. So who knows? Maybe today.
Taking over America.
Taking over. It's all.
Third day.
We're starting a movement here, guys. We're starting a movement. Lots to get to this morning.
Why are you saying we?
Just you. You know what's funny, Allie? This is the same thing that happened with the ham dogger. You wanted nothing to do with it until it took off. And once it took off, then all of a sudden it was you going around going, we created the ham dogger. I've seen you do this a few times. You separate yourself from it until it becomes a little bit successful, and then it becomes,
we came up with BF Thursday.
Allie Johnson's ham dogger is coming soon to Pink's. And I got iced out of it. You did that with some other thing recently, too. So I'll just...
What other thing did I do?
I forget. The pizza soup? I don't know. Which one?
When we rescued the dog.
Yeah, when I rescued the dog. And you stole...
You didn't want to take the dog after work.
You did the hardest part. You did the easiest part of the whole thing.
Excuse me, what? Who did the easiest part?
Klein did the easiest part.
Jumping out into traffic? Cars zooming by in both directions?
That was the easiest part. And then you just put it off on all of us to do the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once 11 a.m. rolled around, it wasn't your problem anymore, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know, it's unbelievable.
Whatever, at 7 a.m. it wasn't his problem anymore. He's like, Jake, come out to the garage. And then he just left.
It's like the ham dog, or half this, half that, can't decide.
Okay. I offered to take that stupid dog home with me.
Breakfast, dinner, can't decide.
Allie said she was going to go get it checked for a microchip. I said, great, I'll pick it up for you later. And then by the time
didn't do that.
I called her. I said, I'm going to come get the dog from you. And she goes, no need. I'm a hero.
No,
Goodbye.
I think you called and said, I can come get the dog at 9 p.m. And I was like, no.
Okay, well, that was
I don't want you to come to my house at 9 p.m.
That's fine. So anyway, Allie wants no part of BF Thursday. So when
unless it's successful.
Great. Enjoy your breakfast for dinner. Save it.
I think you're safe, Allie.
Okay, thanks, Omar. I think I am, too.
Okay. I think everyone's moving away from this.
I think because of the name, I just feel like it's problematic.
On the show today, the return of Generation Wars. The great band Weezer will be stopping by, and they've got some big news to share with you. And March Badness, another bracket of badness as we break down the worst people.
The worst ideas Klein's ever had.
We're not doing that bracket, but I would like to.
Wine.
I would like to do that bracket. That's definitely a great bracket we should do at some point.
I have driving slights.
Talk about the worst people you encounter at a restaurant. That'll be coming up later this morning.
And poo shoes.
And oh man, poo shoes, a great idea.
Toasters.
No. All right, I have a lot of bad ideas.
We called out the bracket already.
All right, is the bracket full now? Do we need more? More than 64 bad ideas? Jesus Christ. The show just began. It's a Klein Alley Show. Good morning and welcome to your Prequent on K-Rock.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock. K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
K-Rock. We are Klein Alley Show. And a little bit later this morning, we will give you a chance to hop on that standby boarding list, do some international travel. 949 on the text line wants to let us know there's not enough time on your show to talk about the worst people in a restaurant. Sincerely, a restaurant GM of 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Someone who sees all of the bad things that people do at restaurants. We will officially fill out the bracket of badness later this morning, so get your ideas ready and be ready to be a part of saving society. Meanwhile, Allie made a claim, I think it was the end of last year, may have been early this year, that the biggest song of 2026 would be the return of the Macarena. And since then, there has been a lot of people that have hit us up and been like, dude, I can't believe Allie said something that actually panned out to be true. She's somehow reverse mushed the Macarena. It's been popping up on shows, sporting events. All of a sudden, a song that was big, 20 years ago is now having a moment. And someone wanted to do a little social experiment.
All right, Mom Center here. I did an experiment seeing if people would leave the bar tonight because no one would f***ing leave. I put on the Macarena.
This is a mom tender. She's a mom/bartender who listens to our show and wanted to see if she put on the Macarena, if it would finally get people to leave the bar, because she was hoping to close up and go home. So she put on the Macarena as a bit of a social experiment.
I put on the Macarena, and I swear everyone just started dancing.
Yep.
Even the older men. It was awful. Allie, the Macarena is back. You won. The end. Bye.
All right. So
Try to, if that song plays, try to not just start doing it.
Like, you know,
super easy.
Some places will try to keep like the bums away, so they'll play, you know, whatever it is. They don't want people sleeping in their parking lots.
Oh,
so
this
they
is a
put
bum magnet.
Yeah, this right here, you put on Macarena, it just brings people over.
It's like a zombie apocalypse. They're all just
everyone's just dancing with their shopping carts. Oh man!
Dance until you die.
So Allie has proved to be right about one of the dumbest things ever.
323 said, "Is it only white people though?"
Probably.
No, I think it's everybody. But the videos that people have sent me, it is all over the map.
Johnny, no foos dance to the Macarena, right? That's not a. I mean, that's a white person dance.
No foos are dancing to the Macarena.
Yeah, that's
whites only.
Yeah, it's a whites only.
I disagree, dude.
818 says, Audio Sniper, please pull the clip of Johnny yelling whites only. All right, great. We will grab that as well. When we get back from this quick break, chance for you to win $100 of Allie's money. Get it while you can at 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. Do better than Allie and instantly get paid. That'll be the first thing we do after this.
K-Rock Mile High Club. Our favorite K-Rock bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 10.
Hey, it's Jacob Nolan.
Hey there, it's Bud Goff, Sublime.
Go all in on waffles. Pretend windmills are your thing now. Walk loudly in clogs on purpose while questioning how there's this much cheese. When you see Sublime in the Netherlands.
That's when things got out of control. I don't wanna be a man no more. And Sonata on my mind.
Sail the canals every hour from 9 to 6 for your chance to get on the standby boarding list.
You got a lot of good chances here.
Oh, let me tell you what I feel like loving. Is what I got know.
K-Rock Mile High Club Destination 10. Sublime in the Netherlands. For the first time ever. Courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Keep listening for your chance to win.
The world famous K-Rock.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Text injury help to 40222 for a free case review.
K-Rock, this is Klein Alley's show. If you're interested in winning some of Alley's money, hopefully you're on the phone right now at 800-520-1067. That number you'll need throughout the entire show today if you want to win things like trips internationally, around the globe, or perhaps you want to go see some tickets for Netflix as a joke. We got lots and lots and lots to give you this morning, and it all starts with you right now on the phones, which, according to Vanessa, are all messed up again today. I don't know.
They are?
Yeah, let's see if we can get through this.
How is this possible
some
so
sort of
often?
Jammed up system here where we've had issues all week long. Embarrassing, really, when we have bands that come by to hang out, and they've got tons of listeners that want to say hi to them, and I see them there, but I can't get these goddamn calls on the air because I don't know what's going on. But let me try desperately. Let's see, all like lines 9, they're all jammed up, Allie. But let me just try to get one of these people on the air. Let me see, is this auction? Hey, Gabrielle? No, I can't even put her on.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks.
Hello?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle, are you there?
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah. This is me.
You hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, wow, amazing. Shows me that I am, this line is inaccessible. It's the warning I'm getting right now. But there she is.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, great. Let's go ahead and play this game before it drops you. If you win Allie's money, I have a feeling all of a sudden you're going to get dropped. But in the meantime,
all right,
we are rooting for you. So Allie will leave the K-Rock studios and sequester herself in the halls. And as soon as you hear this catchy theme song, your round will begin. Answer these questions quickly, confidently, and accurately before the phones officially drop you. And here we go.
Allie knows the news.
Airlines are going to start raising ticket prices by about 20%, according to at least one CEO of a major airline. And what is the reason they claim that they're going to raise prices 20%?
Closing the Strait of Hormuz.
Because of closing of the Strait of Hormuz. We go to question number 2. An LA robbery crew has hit this store 28 times in 2 months.
Vons.
Go to question number 3. A 46-year-old woman, sadly in Ventura, lost her life because of what animal?
Pitbull.
Pitbull. We go to question number 4. More crime. A smash and grab just took place at what local SoCal mall?
The Grove.
And finally, seems like everything these days is about raising prices or crimes being committed. And the USPS, the United States Postal Service, claims that they're going to raise the price of what immediately to offset some of their rising costs?
Eggs.
The United States Postal Service is going to raise the price of eggs? Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to write that down. Oh. If you're right, I'm going to give you a bonus point because what a clever answer that is. Bring Ally in. We'll score it together. Once again, lots happening in the world. International news, Dodgers opening day. Not everything can make it into these questions. Today, it seems to be a theme. We go to question number 1. Allie's back in the studio. Allie, you're battling Gabriella on a busted phone system at K-Rock. And here we go. Question number 1. Airline ticket prices are going to go up about 20%, according to at least one CEO of a major airline. And what is the reason they're claiming that prices need to go up at least 20%?
Fuel. I think the guy from United said that.
Yeah, the CEO of United claimed, but he's speaking on behalf of all airlines, and he says that everyone's going to jack them up 20% just to cover the cost of jet fuel. Now, I'm curious here because Gabriella said it had to do with the strait that's being shut down. So it's kind of right as well. So I'm going to give you both the point on that one and say that that is indirectly responsible for the cost of fuel.
You know, he did that CEO math, though, where he's like, technically we brought the prices down from a different thing, so it's like they haven't gone up.
It's exactly
and you're like, what?
It's exactly like hearing my wife return stuff at Zara and then coming home with 10 times more things from Zara.
So really, we should jack them up 30%.
And explaining that she saved money somehow. I can't figure it out. Both of you are tied up 1-1. We go to question number 2. An L.A. robbery crew has hit this store 28 times in 2 months.
7-Eleven?
All right, she said Vons, but the correct answer is they've hit 28 different 7-Elevens in a 2-month period. And a lot of what they stole was lottery tickets, which is interesting, too. Think about that for a moment.
That's a great thing to steal.
Yeah, so Allie gets
hope.
The point on that. The stealing of hope. Allie goes up by 1 as we go to question number 3.
Just keep stealing until you're set for life.
Sadly, a 46-year-old woman in Ventura was killed by what animal?
Ooh. In Ventura. Mountain lion?
No, that is not right. She guessed a pit bull. And I don't want to say our show is responsible for the mush of this.
Oh.
But we just talked about the dangers of rattlesnakes.
Damn.
We had a rattlesnake expert on. The rattlesnake expert said the rattlers aren't just going around biting people. In fact, I think Jake said, quote, the rattlesnakes aren't just going around biting and killing people.
Not trying to attack you.
And it happened yesterday.
Dude, and the guy that we talked to said this is like a 1 in...
Right. When he talked about he said very rare that someone get bitten by a rattlesnake and actually die. But he
and
did.
now we've had 2.
I know.
In the last month.
Just stay on the trail, you'll be fine.
I don't know if you saw Whitney Cummings, my former high school classmate Whitney Cummings, put a video up on her Instagram yesterday that she had a rattler in her backyard.
Oh, really?
And it was a big one.
They're coming for us.
And she had some guy come out and put it in a bucket. But I mean, this thing was big. She was trying to beat it with a shovel or something. She loves animals. We go to question number 4 now.
The things you do, like you're like, how can I get creative here?
Right.
This shovel.
Question 4. Smash and grab took place at what local mall?
The Sherman Oaks Galleria.
Oh, man. Allie, I almost want to give you the point. She guessed the Grove, but the correct answer is the Westfield Mall in Sherman Oaks.
Oh,
you
man.
were so close, but I cannot give you the point.
Damn it.
And now we go to this final question. It's once again about prices being raised because that seems to be the theme these days.
There's so many.
The United States Postal Service officially said now to offset their costs, they're going to start raising the price of what immediately?
The stamps.
It's not the stamps. Gabriella guessed eggs. Terrible guess.
That's right.
But the correct answer...
Oh, packages?
Is
like boxes and
priority mail.
Oh, God.
Of all of the mail, it's the priority. They're going to raise the price of that 8% immediately.
Guess what, USPS? No mail is a priority anymore.
Right. It's all at least
we don't care.
5th or 6th on our priority list. And sadly, you put in a valiant effort, Gabriella, but I think eggs screwed you. What must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of K-Rock? Go ahead.
This is K-Rock. I'm Gabriella, and Allie knows the news.
Tomorrow morning, $500 is up for grabs. It's a $500 Friday. Don't mess around. We're giving you plenty of warning, lead time, so you can study up on every possible news story. I'm sure one of the questions will involve, did the Dodgers win their first game of the season? So that's a gimme. I'll give you that one right out of the gate.
Yeah, and the rest is just doom scrolling. Just write some things down.
Do some brain rotting and doom scrolling and win your money tomorrow right here on K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
One of the most embarrassing things that can happen to you is being walked in on when you're in the bathroom, although I would argue that being the person that walks in on someone else when they're in the bathroom, even though you didn't do anything wrong, technically, is almost more embarrassing than being walked in on.
I think it is more embarrassing.
Worse, right? I mean,
yes, I still can't look at Seki the same.
But he walked in on you multiple times, but you were like...
Yeah, but he was horrified.
Right, of course, understandably, as he should have been, because you were in a weird position, and there's different times...
I was in a jumpsuit, so I was completely...
exposed.
Yeah.
And didn't he walk in on you twice changing, or was it just one time?
No, Wet Leg walked in on me the first time.
Oh, that's right. The band Wet Leg.
And she just went, oopsie.
And they'll never come back
away.
to this country ever again. That disgusting mess is the one who asked us the long question. So I walked in on someone. This is part of the problem with this whole gender everything bathrooms that a lot of restaurants are doing.
Gender everything?
Well, yeah, they don't say men or women. They just say all.
They try and get cute about it. They're
Right.
like, who cares? Just wash your hands.
I think it literally said, I'm not even trying to be funny, I think it said gender everything on the door. I promise you. It was like
we don't want to offend anyone. Let's just say
gender everything. And I was at a restaurant, and they have 3 different bathroom choices, but it's just one. You open the door, it's just a toilet in there. Like, you know what I mean? And not stall situation. And I
think that's just... I think their single, like, wheelchair bathroom has just become the gender-neutral bathroom.
Yeah, but I think everything now is wheelchair capable, I think.
But I think they used to have just, like, a single bath. It was like, okay, for someone who has to dump out or somebody who needs, like, space, this is the one little bathroom that's just for you. And now that bathroom has turned into the gender-neutral bathroom.
So I go to open the door, and right when I open it, there's a woman sitting on the toilet.
Uh-huh.
And I realize I've walked in, and there's that moment where we lock eyes. She's clearly humiliated.
Is she on her phone? Or is she doing anything?
Just sitting on the toilet and looking at me walk right in like I've somehow violated her thing because she didn't lock the door. And there's no way to know from the outside if someone's in there or not. So I had no idea. I just walked in. And then I had that moment of, oh man, I gotta get out of here, like back out quickly.
Hot or no?
I didn't even have a moment. No, I mean older woman.
All right.
But I go to back out of the bathroom and pull the door shut because I think if I pull it shut quicker, I will stop this moment from happening.
Right.
But I pull the door shut so quickly that my foot is still in the door. So I basically pull the door shut onto my foot so it looks now like I've taken a peek, and now I'm taking a second peek through a cracked door.
Is there security camera footage anywhere in this vicinity?
This was not, it's a restaurant. So
there's definitely a security camera somewhere, and I need to see it.
Let's hope they don't have a camera in the bathroom. That would be a big problem. So I do the thing where I immediately, now I feel like I've done something wrong, but I haven't done anything wrong. But yet,
did she apologize? Because the many times that this has happened to me, I apologize because I'm an idiot and didn't lock the door.
No, she didn't apologize at all.
Like when Seki came in, I'm like, oh my God, sorry, I didn't lock the door.
Totally. Yeah, she
I'm sorry for what you have to see right now.
She said, leave. That's what she said to me. Leave. And I was like,
that's an interesting response.
Leave, I know.
Someone's in here.
Well, that's usually what you'd say, like occupied.
Yeah.
Occupado.
Yeah. Leave is an aggressive.
She just said leave like that.
Leave.
And I was like, oh, used to that. And then it was because I tried to. I should have just walked slowly out and done that whole because my reaction was even kind of one of those whoa like even I should have said
it's a snake.
Yeah, I kind of backed out, but I backed out quickly and pulled door shut to try to make the situation as less awkward as possible. But then when I pulled the door on my own foot, the door wouldn't close. So then I kind of had I had like a secondary eye contact with the woman now.
Did she say anything? You made eye contact with her again?
Both
What's wrong
times.
with you? Just put your head down.
I don't. Well,
Why are you still looking at her?
I wasn't still looking at her. But
why didn't she say sorry? Or
I know that she should say sorry.
Great
That's what I
question.
immediately say is sorry.
And then, of course, I had to make the decision. Do I now stand?
Do you go back in?
No, that's not the question. Do I stand out there in the hall and wait for her to now
that's
exit
always
for a
awkward.
third awkward exchange?
No, you have
Or
to go back to your table.
Or I just hightail it out of there.
Yeah, you just leave, you abandon, and come back later.
Luckily, as I pulled the door shut on my foot for the second time and made the second round of eye contact with her, someone moved out of one of the other bathrooms. So I just went in there and kind of hid out. I was staying there way longer than I had to because I didn't want.
You wanted to make sure that
I didn't
she
want to
wasn't.
see this woman for the third time.
Do you think she was doing anything bad in there, or she was just doing a number one?
I don't know. I go in there, I shut down all smelling on the way in just because I always assume it's going to be
you can
bad.
control that.
Of course.
You can turn those big things off?
Turn them off. Turn them off. It takes a while. It's about a 48-hour process
Like
to
putting
turn
on a
this.
pool cover?
I have to get a crew out there to
It's like a bridge going up and down.
help shut down my giant nostrils. But once they shut them down, I get no smells.
Wow, that's
But
amazing.
I do feel that is, of the two situations, would you rather be walked in on or walk in on
I would
someone?
rather be walked in on.
You would.
Because I don't. If somebody sees me, it's like, I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm not necessarily as embarrassed as they are for invading. So I think when you invade somebody's privacy like that, you feel horrible that you did it. And I'm used to having my privacy invaded. Especially when you have kids, I just feel like your privacy is always being invaded.
Vanessa, would you rather walk in on someone or be walked in on?
That's tough. That's tough.
Did you just snort a line of cocaine?
She's doing coke now.
Breathing.
She's got to wake up for the question. Oh,
Let me think about it.
I want to walk in there. Let me tell you my screenplay.
I think I'd rather walk in on someone.
You'd rather walk in on someone?
Yeah, like really fast because I could be like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the answer is being walked in on is better.
It's the other way around. I'd rather walk in on somebody, too. Because one time I walked in on a lady mid-wipe, and she said sorry immediately.
Yeah.
But she didn't make me leave.
She didn't make you leave.
I'm
like,
sorry.
You know when somebody gives you the vibe, like,
Please
get the hell out of
stay.
here? She didn't do that at all.
You don't want
She
to
was
miss
like,
the end of
I'm
this
so
wipe.
sorry.
Spoiler alert. It's
I'm
gonna
going to go back to front.
go against every medical professional and go, watch
You're
this.
going to want to see this.
All right,
trust me.
that's interesting. Jake, I feel like you spent a lot of time in the bathroom, so I'm sure both has happened to you before.
I hate them both, but it's weirder when you walk in on someone like because they might be doing something weird. I walked in one day and a guy was like owling on the toilet seat.
What?
I was like, oh, excuse me, pardon me, and I just left. And I was like, it was really shocking. to see.
Was it Klein?
It wasn't
That's
me.
Klein's move.
No, I wouldn't do it on a toilet seat, but I think my I think my wife does that on public toilet seats. She doesn't want to put her. She'll either hover above.
Yeah, you gotta do the hover move, yeah.
Or she'll do that like owling thing. This person put both feet on the side of the
Both
seats?
feet on the seat, yeah.
Yeah.
On the seat?
And propped up. Maybe she doesn't do that. She hovers. I think she hovers.
But it's a dude, though, so this guy was, like, dropping one. Like, that's like bombs away if it hits the toilet.
Right,
Yeah,
thank you, Sandy.
I'm not a fan of that because you're more likely to miss.
Right.
Just put your ass on the seat. It's okay. You're not going to get some. When was the last time you heard about some debilitating disease a person got just because they put their ass on a seat?
Disease.
In fact, quite the opposite. They usually talk about how clean public toilet seats are compared to everything else.
Yes, exactly. So why are we putting ourselves and our quads through this?
Just saying, if you're going to use a bathroom and there's an opportunity to lock, you might want to take advantage of it. Eliminate this uncomfortable moment from happening for all people. It's never fun.
Lock now so you don't lock eyes later.
That's a great. Remember that, guys. Whatever Allie said. I've already forgotten it, but you should remember it.
Thank you.
Quick break. More show next.
Klein Alley Show.
The Rock Klein Alley Show. Do some A.D.D. news. Brand new hour of the show will begin. That hour, Generation Wars, bragging rights for your generation, and a prize. You can win yourself some tickets to Netflix as a Joke presents Shane Gillis, the Hollywood Bowl on May 4th, as we continue to hook you up with tickets to all sorts of Netflix as a Joke shows happening around Southern California. And then later this morning, in about an hour, Weezer will be by with some big news for you to share, and that is all coming up. But first, there's this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
They've been trying to get people to enlist in the armed forces for a while now. There weren't too many people who were keen on the idea because it's a lot harder than sitting at home making TikTok videos. They've made progress. The numbers did go up last year, but now I think it was 1,000 over their goal last year. But now they are expanding their requirements, and they have raised the maximum age to 42 years old for the Army. The max used to be 35 years old for the Army. But if Tom Brady can do it, you can do it. If LeBron can do it, you can do it. On top of that, now you can have a marijuana charge on your record and still get in.
Nice.
So that eliminated most of America,
Sure.
I think.
Well, it's
would have
people
eliminated me.
It's just people that were better at lying about it, because let's be honest, right? They go, like, I don't want this to hold me out, so I'm just going to go ahead and lie about all the weed I smoke.
Charge, not like a mission.
Right, but they're also at one point, you did have to, there was a test, and on that test, you did have to talk about what things you ingested or did, right? And they would use that potentially hold that against you.
But
I think that's for like the FBI, not the military.
Oh, that was just FBI? The test, they got rid of that there too as well,
No,
I think.
because my stepbrother, when he joined I don't know if it's the same for this, but he joined the police force, and they called me and asked me if I have ever seen him smoking weed and drinking and all this stuff. They were asking about his lifestyle because they ask him those questions. Have you smoked weed? Have you done this? And then they call your family members and friends to verify what you've said. That's different than having a charge on your record.
My weird Uncle Leslie would talk about, because I asked him about if he ever smoked weed, and he said he couldn't because he wanted to be in the Air Force. And
they were like, please smoke weed. Get out of here.
Yeah, but then he got dishonorably discharged or something like that. And then I think he turned to the world of weed for a while.
Oh, he did?
I think
Made
so.
up for lost time?
Well, I think whenever they would go, like, he was traveling a lot, but he never got promoted in the armed forces. But I think whenever he would go to like a fun, the Air Force is going to go be in whatever, Thailand for a while. I think he would always take advantage of whatever the local flavors were.
Is that when he started talking to the stuffed animals?
I think that's when he started his weird relationship
when you
with
get
the
right
stuffed animals.
weed, you can bring any stuffed animal to life.
Yeah, he never had real children, but he did raise some stuffed animals. One of his many strange, weird things about
Who's going to leave the stuffed animals to once he passes?
Oh, I hope it's you.
I hope
Yes. You're his favorite.
I don't want any of those weird stuffed animals. Those things look raggedy.
I'll take them.
All right, Omar.
I would love that.
We'll make room in our places.
I got an update about Weird Uncle Leslie recently, which we'll share another time, but I think he should be back on the show soon enough.
My
He's doing some
cousin,
weird stuff.
or my nephew, actually, he enlisted in the Army, and he's like a career military guy. He plans to do it his whole life, and he said that the guys in the Army are like so not serious about it. He was like, they're just there to get money off on their taxes and do something because they can't figure out what to do. Yeah, they're like, I guess I'll do this for a while I figure out what I want to do with my life. And now that he's like studying to be a Green Beret, he's like, now I'm reaching the people that actually are like focused and really want to make this their life.
Like any career, right? You've got the people there that are determined to being the best they could possibly be at it, and then you got the people that are just there killing time until they figure it out.
The people with the weed charges.
Right. That's right. We get that.
So it's never fun to get caught in a lie. Klein, I know you know what that feels like. Have you ever made a phone call to like customer service while you're driving and they're like, are you driving right now?
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
Right.
No, I'm a passenger. I'm a passenger and I can get my account information for you, no problem. Legally.
I was driving somewhere. I forget who I was on the phone with. It was a customer service call, and they needed to give me some info. They should write down this number.
Yeah, and
I
you're like,
said,
getting a pen.
I go, 1 second, just getting a pen over here, da-da-da-da-da. And then the woman's like, and then I finally said, you know what? I'm driving now. I can't do that. She's like, well, I can't be on this call with you if you're driving.
They'll drop the call.
And I said, I'm no longer driving. She's like, but you just said you were driving a moment ago. I said, I've parked now safely in a driveway.
So somebody did this exact lie, but they were in a court hearing. It was a virtual court hearing, so it was over Zoom. And in the video, this woman is clearly driving. You could see the seatbelt and everything. And she got called out on it pretty immediately. And then she tried to do the lie that we've all done.
You cannot be driving, ma'am. What are you doing? Come on.
I'm not driving. I'm a passenger in a car.
You're still not. I'm not hearing cases with people driving or as passengers in cars.
Okay, I will pull over. I'm sorry, I have an emergency. I'm going out of town for a family member, but I will have my driver pull over. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to be in a car, but hang on 1 second.
Am I crazy, or does it not look like you're driving that car?
I'm not driving the car. I'm a passenger in the car, sir.
What side of the car are you on?
I'm on the left-hand side.
How would you be on the left-hand side if you're a passenger in the front seat? Am I missing something?
Right-hand side. I'm sorry. I've been sitting in a room. I didn't know.
Let me see the driver. Let me see the driver.
Hang on 1 second.
Now.
I have to ask their permission.
Now.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're not in the you weren't in the driver's side. Do you think I'm that stupid? Default judgment. You lied to me. Judgment 1921-85. Send me your.
She's in a lot more trouble now.
Man, that's crazy.
But we've all been there, right? Like, hold on a moment. Let me pull over.
Yeah. I mean, what would have been her plan had she taken a second to get permission? Can I show you on my Zoom
They're
with the court?
private
Draws a
driver.
face really quick.
No, man, don't show me, man. Oh, okay, he doesn't want to be on camera. I mean, I wish he had let that go a little bit more.
I'll wait. Sure. Okay, how much do you think the butt birth rhino sold for at auction? We have the results of
so
the prop
disappointed.
store. We did not get the rhino.
We were really excited about this when we saw that for $8,000, which was the estimate. It
was between $2,000 and $8,000.
$2,000 and $8,000. We thought we would have enough. We'd be able to figure out a way to get enough money to get the official rhinoceros ass from Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls and put it at the door of the K-Rock studio. So everyone who comes and leaves the studio, like when Weezer comes by, they'd have to come through the rhinoceros ass, and it would be such a great entrance into our studio.
I know.
We thought we had it. We even talked to that billionaire, Michael Rubin. He said he would maybe buy it for us. At the time, it was going to go for $12,000. We really thought we had a chance to get this piece of movie memorabilia because we just assumed in the world of movie props, iconic movie props, the giant rhinoceros ass from Ace Ventura 2 has got to be low on the list of things. Not a hoverboard from Back to the Future.
But this is what they were telling us. You never know what is going to have demand.
It's our own fault.
We sold it for $59,850. The Happy Gilmore alligator, though, that one sold a little over expected. It was expected to get between $5,000 and $10,000, and it was sold for $16,000, which could have been doable.
I know. I feel like
Such
we
a
missed it.
bummer.
We missed out on some of those iconic props. Did anything go for under? What did that Jessica Rabbit thing go for that I was going to buy?
Here I can.
My first erection.
Jessica Rabbit.
Because there was just that one I should have got
on the website where I can.
I got alligator head in here if you want to buy it.
No, I don't want your stupid alligator. Yours wasn't in Happy Gilmore, dude. I want that alligator from Happy Gilmore.
I just tell you that it was though. Looks just like it.
This is the
This
original
is the
Who Framed Roger Rabbit original
animation
production.
cell from Jessica Rabbit. Responsible for my first erection.
Just went down in
the
price.
current, it's still bidding. There's 4 bids, and the current one is $1,200.
All right,
that's doable.
Step up.
All right, send me the link. 1,200. You think I could go up like 1,201, or do I have to raise it by $50?
I mean,
I'm
you
not
can't
paying.
cheap out on your first erection.
I'm not paying over $1,500 for this. Not happening.
Why are you arguing with me?
All right, I'm out.
Okay, fine.
I'm driving.
Pull over, sir.
We get into a brand new hour of the show, and I think it will be the greatest hour of your life. And here we go. Oh, someone's telling us maybe you guys tipped off the Fanatics guy. Michael Rubin probably bought it for himself.
Oh, that little bitch.
We should do. How do we find out who bought the?
I know, that's what I want to know is who bought it.
We talked about it so much on the stupid show that someone maybe got tipped off to. We should have just been hush about it.
Maybe it was Blind Charlie.
Well, they paid way too much. We paid $50,000. Maybe he thought he paid $5,000 and hit an extra
Maybe
zero.
he just kept clicking. He didn't know what was going on.
God damn.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
What an hour to be alive. Welcome to your K-Rock just after 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Happy BF Thursday. If you're going to have breakfast for dinner, take a picture, tag us. Make sure Allie gets full credit. The biggest.
That's right.
Biggest thing to happen to food in a long-ass time. This hour on the show, Generation Wars. If you're a Zennial, a Millennial, a Boomer, a Gen Xer, want to get some bragging rights and win a prize, recommend you give us a call a little bit later this hour and participate in Generation Wars. And it's been a while since we've met the neighbors, but things happening in neighborhoods all over Southern California, including our own. And we all live in very different parts of SoCal. Of course, you got Vanessa down in Long Beach. Allie's up there in the Deep Valley.
The exurbs.
Omar's in Rancho Cucamonga. We're all over the place. So we will, of course, share with you what's happening in our neighborhoods as we meet the neighbors in moments. And then in less than an hour, Weezer stopping by to hang out with us this morning. And they bring with them big news for you. So get ready for that. if you're a fan of all things Weezer, I think you'll be excited about what's coming up later this morning right here on K-Rock. You can watch along as we are streaming on YouTube right now. Just go to YouTube, search K-Rock, and you can find us there. Ginger Justin at the helm on that.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. We're going to meet the neighbors in a moment, but first, as you know, today is the first game of a brand new Dodgers season of baseball. Everyone's excited about that, unless you're Omar, who's got more reasons he does not like baseball.
Just a bit outside. And now, another thing Omar loves about baseball.
Here's the thing with baseball. No cheerleaders, because hot girls are not gonna go to a lame event. Football, cheerleaders. Basketball, cheerleaders. No cheerleaders means the thing is lame. Hot people do not go to lame things. Baseball is lame.
That's another thing. Omar
can't argue with that.
I see hot girls at Dodger Stadium all the time.
Right, but they're usually brought there against their will.
They're wearing jerseys.
Okay, well,
because they're rich
they're
boyfriends.
probably trophy wives or something.
Dude.
Yeah,
Still hot.
They're the wives of the players, dude. That's who you're seeing.
Those are the cheerleaders I'm into.
Omar is listen. There's a lot of things that he doesn't like about baseball, as you know, and we'll play these throughout the show today. But it's hard to think.
He makes good points every time.
He does. He's been doing this for a while.
Thank you.
And here's another point he makes. This is going to bother a lot of people, but
Just a bit outside. And now, another thing Omar loves about baseball.
Players are so bad at baseball, they had to import players from other countries to make it more exciting here in the States. And yet, it didn't work. Baseball still sucks.
All right, there you have it. That's right. They're going all around the world. Let's find out what's happening in our neighborhood and yours as we travel around and meet the neighbors.
Meet the neighbors. That's what you gotta do. Say hello, shake a hand, share a smile, and make a friend. Meet the neighbors. Their dog just crapped in your yard.
It's a theme song written and recorded by Allie's real-life neighbor, Ray. Jake, I know that you live in Burbank because every time we send you to get audio for the show, you only bring us audio from Burbank.
Yep.
So what's happening in your neighborhood?
This is from Joshua. He wrote, I had a bird that passed away. Is it wrong if I want to pluck her tail feathers to keep?
Oh, my God.
I really loved her. That's it.
That's your people.
Yeah, Jake, I feel like that's been custom delivered to you.
You're in the algorithm.
Yeah, you're in the algorithm because I feel like that's the exact type of thing you would do.
How about this animal torture man?
I'm going to turn this dead bird into a paperweight. Right. So any comments on that?
There was 26 comments.
Were you all 26 comments?
All 26 comments. Let me have one.
Let me have a feather.
I want a feather.
I'll take the beak. Dibs.
Wow.
All right.
Dibs on the beak.
Allie,
I want the whole head.
Anything happening in your neighborhood that's worthy of sharing?
Well, there are a lot of job recommendations and also a lot of do you have recommendations, but I thought I would share this one because it's a way for a side hustle to make some quick cash with this lady named Mindy. Hi, neighbors. I have so much trouble with my phone.
Oh, boy.
And computer.
It's like every call I get from my mom.
I can't figure it out. I can't figure out what I'm doing or how to fix my problems. And I just keep digging myself deeper and deeper into my messes, not knowing what to do and how to get out of the hole that I've made. Does anyone know of someone who wants to make some extra cash and help me with my MacBook and Apple phone? I'm slow, so you'll need a lot of patience.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Mindy.
What amount of money would you need to deal with that? Because that is someone that is going to need a lot of additional help. You can just tell that's going to be, I mean, talk about patience.
I have
But
heard...
easy money if you understand what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. And to think if you work by the hour and it'll take her an hour or two just to pick up on one concept, that is a lot of money that you can make.
It's also possible that she just has, like, the cap locks down. She doesn't realize that. Caps locks pushed in, so her password's not working. She can't even get in.
There's a reason why half the technicians in the country are like, turn it off and turn it on again. But hearing my wife talk to my father-in-law about his computer problems is so amazing.
This is why I feel bad.
Don't click the naked ladies, Dad.
I feel bad for women in general that are just trying to get through life being a woman, and they can't help but being hit on constantly. And it's got to feel terrible. But this woman named Allison says that I am looking for a gym buddy that would be interested in going to the gym with me on a regular basis, preferably female, is what she wrote. The first, all of the comments are from men.
Old men?
That have offered to be her gym buddy.
Oh.
And said, I'm more than happy to be your gym buddy. I like working out as well. I will let you know that I am not a woman, however. Meanwhile, Tony says, I'm looking for a gym buddy as well. Want to be gym buddies and see if it turns into something.
You can work out right in front of me.
So you've got, and then Lewis commented as well, and Manny, and the list goes on and on.
What's the Klein write?
I have written, I'm interested. If you can't find anyone else and you want a guy that still does female things, like wear ballerina shoes, I could be a good compromise.
Ballerina shoes.
So it's just interesting that this woman's just asked for something simple, a female gym buddy, and the guys start prancing right away.
Also guaranteed none of these men work out.
No, you can tell in some of the pictures, there's no way that any of these guys
It's just
go to
some
the
dude
gym.
with a beer gut who's like, I'll work out with you.
Yeah, whatever you need. Yeah, that's right, sweetie. I got you.
I love the dumbbells.
So there you have it. Just some of the stuff happening in neighborhoods around Southern California. When we get back from this quick break, a chance for you to win bragging rights for your entire generation and win yourself tickets to the Hollywood Bowl for Netflix as a joke with Shane Gillis. If you're interested and you are a representative of the boomers, the Gen Xers, the Gen Zs, or the millennials, please call us now at 800-520-1067. A brand new round of Generation Wars is next on K-Rock.
K-Rock Mile High Club. Favorite K-Rock bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 10.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel. Hey there, it's Bud Goff, Sublime.
Go all in on waffles. Pretend windmills are your thing now. Walk loudly in clogs on purpose while questioning how there's this much cheese. When you see Sublime in the Netherlands.
That's when things got out of control. I don't wanna be your man no more. And Sonata on my mind.
Sail the canals every hour from 9 to 6 for your chance to get on the standby boarding list.
You got a lot of good chances here.
Oh, let me tell you what I feel like loving. Is what I got in on.
K-Rock Mile High Club Destination 10. Sublime in the Netherlands for the first time ever. Courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Keep listening for your chance to win.
The world famous K-Rock.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
You can do anything you set your mind to, man.
That doesn't inspire you to earn some bragging rights for your generation right now on K-Rock, nothing will. Everyone thinks that their generation is the best. The generation before them sucked. The generation after them is lazy. And that is why we do the Generation Wars, to prove once and for all on a weekly basis which generation is the best. So here we go.
Are we busting or what?
You kids and your TikToks.
Gen Z is lazy.
Representing the generation known as the Boomer from 1961. His name is Mark. And his least favorite thing, Allie, is when anyone stands on his lawn. Hi, Mark.
Hey, guys. Sweet dudes.
Good morning. Welcome to K-Rock. You think you'll do well representing the Boomers?
I will do my best.
You got a nice lawn, Mark?
Yeah, I wish.
Oh.
I live in an apartment.
Oh.
But if I did have a lawn, I'd yell at kids.
You would yell at them. That's a good idea. All right, fair enough. We won't judge you.
You're asking kids to get off your emotional lawn.
That's right. Fair enough. We move on now to the representative from Gen X, born in 1975. This, oh boy. Mark, is that a medical condition we have to be aware of during the game, or? Mark?
Hello?
Did we lose you?
Yeah.
What's that cough? Are you a smoker?
Yeah, I'm a smoker.
Okay, fair enough. Don't let us get in the way of that. What's your brand? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no filter. You think this guy's a no filter guy?
No, I think this guy's like a Marlboro Reds or Mediums kind of guy.
Yeah. What's your brand,
Marlboro?
Mark?
Allie just called it.
Red. Marlboro Red.
I
Cowboy
can hear it
killers.
in the cough.
Yeah.
See, this is one of my
It's one of Allie's skills. It's unbelievable. So anyone calls in and coughs, Allie will tell you your exact brand of cigarette. It's unbelievable.
Am I correct in assuming that you get mad when people give you dirty looks when you're smoking?
I don't get mad. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I get it.
My mom just thinks you can't smoke anywhere anymore.
Mark, you ever buy anything cool with Marlboro Miles when that was a way of currency? Did you ever get a kayak or something?
Check this out. I used to run foosball tournaments, and everybody would give me their miles. I had enough miles. I could have bought 2 canoes.
Oh, man. Should have done it.
What happened?
What a regret. 2 Marlboro canoes.
Oh, everybody who gave me... Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I got stuff for everybody.
Do they say Marlboro on the canoes?
Of course. That was all brand. All the stuff
So it was all
branded.
just branded.
Oh, yeah.
I never even looked at that stuff.
Moving on, we say good morning to a representative from Gen X from 1975. Likes to rock the side ponytail, which was apparently a big look then and still is today. Let's say hi to Alyssa. Alyssa, welcome to Generation Wars.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sweet dibs to you and yours, and hopefully you get some bragging rights. And
You're coughing too, or is this
no?
Mark
That's
now?
Mark still.
Okay.
Mark's going to cough over all the contestants today. That's okay.
You can cough to buzz in if you want.
Yeah, Mark, if you know the answer, just cough and we'll call on you. Alyssa, if you know the answer to a question, just yell out Gen X, and Allie will call on you, and whoever answers the most of these at the end will win Generation Wars. But let's say good morning to our millennial representation from 1992. This is TJ. TJ still has an old Game Boy. Still works, TJ, huh?
Mm-hmm. Still works on my blue version Pokemon.
Oh, cool. Well, you don't have like old school original Tetris, do you?
No, I'm not that old.
Okay, that would be a Gen X thing, I guess, more than anything else. And we say hi to Ian from Gen Z, who is not a fan of matcha. Wants everyone to know that not all Gen Zers just walk around drinking matcha. You are no fan of matcha, Ian, correct?
Yes, sir. I've never actually had it.
Never had it. Well, I don't even know if you're Gen Z then. All right, guys, here we go. Questions will begin. Answer them by yelling out your generation. At the end, someone will win tickets to Hollywood Bowl and bragging rights for their entire generation. Here we go. Question number 1. Gorbachev was known for having a birthmark where on his body?
Boomer.
Boomer.
On his head. He had a weird birthmark.
That is correct. On his forehead, a giant birthmark on his head. We move on to your next question in Generation Wars. Which show featured a 3D animated boy genius obsessed with a hero named Ultra Lord? Yes, Millennial.
That's Jimmy Neutron Sheen.
That is correct. Jimmy Neutron. We move on in Generation Wars. Which pop star famously danced with a python on her at an award show?
Millennial, go.
It's Britney Spears.
That is correct. Allie, we've got a 3-way tie out of the gate.
I love it.
Everyone is answering the questions that they should be getting right in their sweet spot.
Wait, didn't Millennial get the last 2 points?
Oh, I don't know. I've lost count already.
Okay.
Allie's keeping score, not me. Here we go. Who was the fatty that got skinny by eating Subway and chasing kids?
Hey, Boomer.
Gen Z.
Ooh.
That
was tough.
I think Millennial snuck in a little bit under the gun. Millennial?
Yeah, it was that Jared guy, that weird Jared dude.
Yep, the weird Jared dude is the official answer we were looking for. We move on. What was known to melt in your mouth but not in your hands?
Gen X.
Boomer.
Gen X, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, Gen X. Gen X is crumbling before our very eyes.
She's melting.
Boomer was in next. Boomer?
M&M's.
That is the correct answer.
All right.
Boomer.
So now we got Millennial TJ with 3 points, Mark the Boomer with 2.
All right. It's very exciting. What was the first music video that was played on MTV in 1981?
Boomer.
Millennial?
Boomer.
Radio killed the video star.
Well, I'll accept it.
Very Boomer way to answer
Video
that.
killed the radio star, but I will accept your answer anyway. And we move on to your next question in Generation Wars.
Boomer Millennial battle. I love it.
Guys, what was the lambada?
Boomer.
I think that was Boomer again.
It's almost a tie with Gen X, though, at the same time. I think I heard Gen X was just getting in. Gen X, go ahead.
A dance.
That was a dance, a popular dance craze. Boomer, did you know that one, or were you going to say some sort of a surgical thing you need?
No, I knew that.
Okay, we move
Wow.
on. And now Gen X on the board. Allie, what is the score currently right now?
Millennial and Boomer both have 3. Gen X has 1.
Guys, what was the name of the mischievous mascot for Domino's Pizza?
Boomer.
Boomer?
Yes, Boomer.
Boomer. The Noid.
Is Boomer answering?
yeah.
Are there 2 Boomers playing this game right now, or is
I think
he
he's just
answering
repeating
twice?
himself.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
That's very confusing.
Boomer.
Yeah.
Boomer.
Boomer, Boomer.
I repeat myself. when
Okay, fair. I get it. Boomer, you said the Noid?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Wow. Good
Unbelievable. Boomer. Knowing a lot of things.
It's a great mascot.
One of the greatest. Way better than those weird birth defect rats they had at Quiznos. And we move
Those
on.
are Chernobyl hamsters.
They were
Whatever
weird
they
looking.
were. What is the name of the electronic game that asks players to repeat a sequence of lights and sounds?
Gen X.
Gen X.
Gen X.
Go ahead.
Simon.
That is correct.
Simon says.
Well done. And we move on to your next question in this exciting Generation Wars. Only about 5 questions left, Allie. This is still anyone's game, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Boomer's got 4 points. Millennial has 3. And Alyssa from Gen X is coming up with 2.
What was the name of the language that Furby speaks? No one.
Wow, that-
Millennial?
Yes, Millennial.
Furby knees?
No.
Great guess.
Furby knees?
Furby knees.
That was offensive somehow, but well done.
I
Not
thought you were
right.
going to at least say Furbies.
No one wants. It's
I can say that.
it's Furbish. Furbish
Oh,
was the
God.
language of the Furby, and we move on to your next question in this Generation Wars. If someone claims that they are locking in for finals week, what are
Gen Z.
yes, Millennial?
Gen X.
That means they're like focused. They're like, no, don't bother me. They're like in it.
Yep, that is correct.
Like focused.
Locked in, focused intently. Yes, that is absolutely correct.
How were they not hearing you?
And with three
Gen Z,
questions,
we can hear you.
loud and clear, 3 questions left. It's still anyone's game. Who was married to Desi Arnaz?
Boomer.
Go, Boomer.
Lucille Ball.
That is the correct
All
answer,
right.
and a question that I only thought you would probably get. And we move on.
Boomer has 5 points. He's in the lead.
What does TRL stand for?
Boomer.
Boomer.
Oh, got it. I lost it. Today in real life.
Oh, where am I?
That is incorrect.
Get off my lawn.
Thank you. What does TRL stand for? No one knows this one. Anyone can lock in now. Boomer got it wrong. Wow.
Music television.
And nobody?
The very popular show on MTV for many, many, many years. TRL. Total Request Live.
The best show.
Can't believe no one got it. All right,
I can't believe Millennial didn't get that.
last 2 questions, Allie. And,
No Question Daily's in it.
yeah, you do know something about it.
Homeboy's clapping.
What does Mary Kay sell?
Boomer.
Gen X.
Boomer.
Cosmetics.
That
Yes.
is correct. Allie, I don't even know if
the
it matters.
door-to-door, 1, 2,
What is
3,
the score?
4,
We have
5,
one final
6.
question. I don't think it matters. Did Boomer
Boomer
run?
has 6 points.
Wow.
Millennial has 4, and Gen X has 2.
This guy doesn't even matter, but I will ask you this. What does this person do for a living? Carly Rae Jepsen. It doesn't matter at this
Millennial.
point. Yes, Millennial.
Boomer.
She tells people to call her maybe.
All right, that is
Singer.
correct. But you know what? At the end of it all, we say goodbye to our representation from all of the other generations, and goodbye, Gen X.
Is
And
this our first legit Boomer winner?
This is the first, other than the time we did the Oops All Boomers round of Generation Wars, and even that time I don't think we had a Boomer winner. Mark, you have done it. You have made it through your all of your black lung and everything else to become the victor of this Generation Wars. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say now because I'm as shocked as everyone. But this
Celebrate with a cigarette, I guess.
a celebratory cigarette. He's probably already doing that, I would think. A pack-a-day smoker,
Not
it
yet.
sounds like, right?
No, I smoke about 2 packs a week.
All right, fair enough.
Still a lot.
Hey, Mark, seriously, congratulations. You are the winner, and for all boomers out there, maybe the rest of the world has turned around, doesn't care about you at all, but we still do, at least for this week. And congratulations to Mark, and we'd love to send you a canoe.
long as it says K-Rock on it.
All right. We'll get working on that immediately. Congratulations, Mark.
What a thrilling edition of Gen Wars.
Really was. I'm shocked. Those questions were all over the place, as always, but...
I was surprised how many Boomer knew that were Millennial and Gen Z questions.
Boomer! Well, he was also double locking in.
He wants to make sure he can hear himself.
That's right. Congratulations. It's K-Rock.
World famous K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock.
In 20 minutes, we get you on a standby boarding list so you can travel to the Netherlands and see Sublime. Sublime was nice enough to come by and play some new music for us yesterday. You can see some videos of that up on our Instagram, Klein Alley Show, as they world premiered a brand new song, which we'll get to later this morning. And then, speaking of new music and bands that you've probably heard on K-Rock, Weezer will be coming by to hang with us in about 20 minutes as well, right here.
Klein, how many bathing suits do you own, and how long have you owned them for? I do think this is a different conversation between men and women.
I think I've got the same bathing suit, maybe same two that I've had since college.
Since college?
I think so.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Are they falling apart?
They're not in great shape. Well, one of them's fine. The other one, the elastic has gotten a little bit like loose. But I mean, I don't know. That's probably on me more than anything else.
I'm surprised your wife hasn't said something. And
no, she does. She said a lot of times you got to stop because one of them is board shorts still, and she's like,
yeah, I was gonna because my other thought was. Yes, does it fit? But also, does this still track trendy?
I don't care.
Bathing suit wise.
If I'm, trust me when I say, if I'm, shirts off at the pool, no one's looking. A lot of other things to distract someone away from my bathing suit looks. The least of my worries is someone's going to go
nipples,
right? Tiny nipples, a misshapen body. I don't think someone's going to look and be like, "Hey, guys, board shorts are so 2007." I don't think they're going to say that.
So you've never really gotten on any kind of swimsuit trend? Because I'm the same. I've had two bathing suits, not since college, but I have two bathing suits that I've rotated. It's probably been 6 years, 7 years.
6 years? You've lived with the same two bathing suits?
Same two bathing suits. And the issue is that these bathing suits have a lot of room one way or the other, so I've been able to fluctuate in weight. And on the bottoms, because they're both bikinis, there's that little string.
Oh, the string for
so you can
great.
let out the string. The string is great because you can have it be an extra large, you can have it be a small, you can have it
tie it tighter.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been great, but I'm now reaching the point where
Allie got so big
getting...
one time her bathing suit was used. She was using cooking string as her to tie it together.
With the ones that you wrap a turkey
in.
in.
The same stuff. That's what she was
I
using.
have to do the cross wrap and everything. So I am getting to my kid is swimming a lot now because he's doing his lessons and everything. He wants to go in the pool all the time, and now we're washing these. He's got like a million swimsuits because they're like $10. And I'm at the point where I'm now having to wash and reuse these same two swimsuits over and over and over again. And they're just getting more and more haggard and annoying to put on. And I'm like, how many bathing suits is a person supposed to have? Because with women...
I have like 7.
Yeah, people have so
well, you live
many
on the
swimsuits.
beach. Vanessa's different story. She lives on the beach. She lives I think if you live on the beach or near the beach, you should be tripling your amount of bathing suits because you're probably in them more. She's the only person I know. How many times have any of us, I'm serious, in the middle of the week said that we're going to leave here and go to the beach?
Well, I mean, for her, she just walks there, right?
We've done it 0 times. The rest of us, a total combined 0 times.
Mine's like a weekend thing. At least that's only 15 or 20 minutes away from where I live.
Vanessa, on a Tuesday, is like, I got to get out of here. I'm going to go to the beach later. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. That makes sense that she would have that many bathing suits. When's the last time any of you have been on the beach during the week?
Not during the week. But even in a pool.
Right, that's right. Omar hates the beach.
I was just there last week like 3 times.
During the week?
Yes, sir.
Well, stop doing that and work on the show, for Christ's sake.
All right, fine.
Well, you should not have time for that.
Yeah, focus on the posting of the stuff and enough at the beach.
Point is, I think that women especially buy a new swimsuit every year. Or every other year. Well, just to add into the rotation because the swimsuit trends change and one year it's thong bikinis and then also I'm in situations now where I'm around parents or in a family-friendly scenario.
So like appropriate bathing suits versus fun bathing suits.
Yes, because I was at a birthday party where everyone was in a backyard swimming pool, and I was like, I think it's kind of weird that I'm just in a bikini in front of strangers. Really, they're all strangers to me.
Well, why is that weird, though?
I mean, I wasn't the only person in a bikini, but a lot of the other people had, like, tasteful one pieces that were still trendy, but and sexy, but also modest. And I was like, oh, damn. Or when I swim with my kid at the YMCA, I don't want to be like, hey, bikini, when I'm next to a woman in a floral one piece with a hairnet doing some, swimming exercises.
You know what's interesting is I don't understand the women trends. I don't know what's what. I know now thongs are back in a big way, which is great. But there was that weird year where all of a sudden everyone was wearing those weird, giant bottom bathing suits.
Oh, yeah, high-waisted.
Yes. That was a terrible year.
Those are actually really cute.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk to Vanessa's mom about swimsuit apparel.
Oh yeah.
Well, she has 20.
No, I think this has to do with a cultural thing.
No, but Vanessa's mom goes topless in a thong.
No, that's not what I said. I said my mom has lots of bikinis, and she's super confident, and she's like, woo. But I think that's a Colombian thing. It's a cultural thing. Here, you're more modest.
Like Colombians that wear anything?
No, I'm saying they're not afraid to wear bikinis.
But in other countries, I remember the first time I ever went to a beach in another country, there was a woman there with her toddler, and she just took all of her clothes off.
That's in Europe. In Spain, topless.
Yeah, everyone's just topless or totally naked.
Yeah, if Omar ever went there, we'd never see him again.
Though?
Oh, it was good naked.
Yeah, a lot of it is good naked. A lot of
there was
it's not.
good and bad naked. It was just all naked.
Right,
Wow.
it's a lot, and even the bad naked doesn't realize it's bad naked.
Well, 714 said if you do get swimsuits, you have to go to a swim store to get a higher quality bathing suit.
Why?
Because
Swim store? What the hell's a swim store?
Swim store? Isn't that just called a pool?
What is a swim store? Is
I
that
have
just
no idea.
That's what I tell
That's
people.
these pool supplies?
I
mean, what?
A swim store?
next to the noodles?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. What the
No,
hell?
like O'Neill or one of those surf shops.
Oh, like those stores by the beach.
Yeah, but those
surf shop. Yeah.
Those are expensive, though. I don't know how people have so many. And shopping for a swimsuit and buying one is the most annoying process. I don't like trying on swimsuits. I don't like picking them out. I feel like if I look at something online and then I try it on, it looks super weird.
Anything you wear can be a swimsuit if you just get in the water in it.
That's
right?
true.
So you think about that for a second. Everything you own, Allie, could be a swimsuit.
Says the guy with two 30-year-old swimsuits.
That's right. And they're great, both of them. Vanessa's, yes, go ahead, sir.
I like to see bikini girls.
Good point.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, good. Thank you for joining on the conversation. We got to take a break. When we get back, A.D. News, brand new hour of the show. Weezer will be here, and a spot for you on the standby boarding list, all coming up on K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show is #1 with dogs. Need proof? Hey, boy, want to go for a walk? Treat. Chicken. Ooh, a ball? Go get the ball. See? Told you. K-Rock.
Let's do some ADD news now, and then immediately following that, get you on a standby boarding list so we can send your ass to the Netherlands for Sublime, and then Weezer will be stopping by to hang out and give you some good news. If you're a fan of all things Weezer, you will not want to miss the next hour of the show, and right now, there is this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping has gone cold, pretty much, the case. She's been missing for, I believe, over 50 days now, and all the leads have run dry. Savannah Guthrie is now back in front of the camera. She's normally the anchor, one of the anchors on the Today Show on NBC. She did her first interview, and she did it with Hoda Kotb, who I will say as a disclaimer is pretty annoying in this interview, but regardless, it is heartbreaking to hear what Savannah has to say about her experience.
We are in agony. Yeah. We are in agony. I wake up every night, in the middle of the night, every night, and in the darkness, I imagine her terror. And it is unthinkable, but those thoughts demand to be thought. And I will not hide my face.
Kind of sounds like Hoda's laughing at her.
And she needs to come home now.
Yes. So, I mean, it's pretty powerful that she's able to do interviews like this. I mean, think about the worst thing happening in your life, and then a bunch of people asking you about it, and you're in the public eye or public figure. Everyone wants to know how you're feeling, what's the update.
Well, she doesn't want the story to get out of the zeitgeist, because once it's gone, people stop looking, and she really wants someone to be able to give her any news at all, hopefully good news, but any news at all.
But she did say that the 2 ransom notes were legitimate as far as what they can tell. So it was also interesting just to get updates on all the stuff that we know about from her directly.
Just waking up in the middle of the night every night, Is even that'll just mess you up good, man.
Good morning, Klein and Ally. My clock on my phone just switched to 3 a.m.
It's another guy that's up in the middle of the night every night. Probably not thinking about this case, but that's Pantyhose Greg. Also,
Do you think they paid some money and then the guy outsmarted them and just kept the mom, or did whatever?
I don't know that they ever paid, though.
But you don't know
that. But they had no way to pay. They said publicly, "We want to pay you. Please reach out to us so that we can." I thought there was some sort of
Bitcoin thing or something.
Yeah, but there was no information about where to send the money. It was just, "I want Bitcoin. Send me this." Da 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 da. But there was no information on how.
What a dumb crook.
Yeah, I mean, really, you finally get the thing you're after, which is the money. You think, that's why I'm doing it. I imagine that's what this thing was all about from the very beginning.
That we have all the information.
Yeah, we don't know. But you know what? The guy probably forgot his password.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
He's got that digital wallet.
He's like,
can't get into it.
Kidnapped and God, what is it?
Big Dog 69 $sign. Big Dog 69.
Because don't you have Bitcoin, but you can't access it because you don't know your password?
I was given a Bitcoin from a guy years ago in 2014. When Bitcoin meant nothing, and this guy gave me one to show me how it was used to basically buy and sell weed. And I don't know where it's in an old email address that I don't even have access to. I spent a lot of time trying to track this down. That's worth money. That's worth at some point that was worth $100,000.
Yeah, it's worth a lot of money,
and
you just can't remember your password.
No,
remember that guy that had a hard drive full of a ton of Bitcoin?
Yeah, lost it all.
It was like $800 million worth of Bitcoin.
Yep,
losing by like a
landfill.
Landfill.
Yeah, he bought the whole
landfill.
landfill.
Jesus,
I would too.
Yeah.
We're like, it's $800 million. Start digging. There's a wild thing that is happening in L.A. Obviously, the homeless problem is a very polarizing one. And they've made some attempts to clear homeless encampments, and then, they kind of show up later. But some of them, they keep trying to patrol those areas, keep them clean, etc. Now something wild is going on where they are discovering the homeless community has moved underground.
More homeless people moving underground for shelter, especially in downtown and South LA.
This is really disturbing, and Mario Ramirez is standing by to show us the sewers and storm drains they're living in. Mario.
What a story to cover. Mario, get in that storm drain and tell us what's going on.
Sounds luxurious.
I was just saying how I'm so disappointed that groundhog that gave us such a terrible weather forecast for the West Coast, because it's only given weather forecast on the East Coast. Maybe we get our own homeless out of the sewer to let us know if we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter or early summer.
Seems degrading.
Well, listen, might as well. That could be the next big star.
Maybe it could be Mario.
Could be Mario.
Sandra Araxia, we're in the Broadway Manchester neighborhood of South LA, and throughout the morning here, we've seen at least 2 people here in the sewage drain just behind me. Take a look. We've also seen some bedding here inside and a laundry basket. These underground storm drains run throughout the city, and they're being used by the homeless. Take a look. Cameras capturing a woman climbing out of this uncovered manhole Monday afternoon.
So they've tried to cover the manhole now because of this coverage. And
yeah, they're welding them shut.
Yeah, but they almost welded a person in there.
No way!
Yes, so they got there and they were welding it shut, and then they found, just before they completely sealed it, they saw that there was someone inside, and it was a guy in his 20s, and he climbed out carrying a suitcase.
Was he going to a business meeting or what?
Excuse me.
What movie was it? Was it Judge Dredd or one of those movies about L.A. we talked about? I mean, there was a whole civilization living underground. The movies have predicted this was going to happen.
This happens in Vegas, too. There's a lot of underground activity there. But what happens when there's a storm? And we need, the water starts going through.
It's not good. I don't know the answer. You got to get out.
We get flooding all the time, even with small amounts of rain. So what's going to happen when there's the next huge storm and there's a bunch of people living in the storm drains?
They get flooded out because they do this in Vegas, and I saw a long YouTube video about it, and it's so sad.
It is very sad. All right, Good French Dips are going away. Kohl's French Dip says they are closing, and if this story sounds familiar, you're not crazy. They did say they were going to close it down a few months ago, but then so many people flooded to the location to buy French dips that it bought them another few months. But they said eventually that dried up again. And they said for real this time, we're closing on March 29th because they have not been able to find a new buyer. So now the question is, will it actually close?
Let's hope not.
I mean, this is one of the oldest restaurants in the entire city.
Yeah,
it's over 100 years old.
Yeah, and I fear that the French dip, which is a delicious, underrated sandwich, is going to,
It's kind of a dying sandwich,
It is.
isn't
It is. I feel like people are losing it's losing its luster.
But
You
the
gotta bring
feeling
it back,
you get when
baby.
you order a French dip, you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
I'm going to be dipping
gonna
this
be
sandwich
good.
in some
Yeah,
au
and
jus.
then halfway through though, you're like, okay, I'm over this. It's whatever.
It's not whatever.
Dude, you guys are overhyping.
They never give you enough dip is the problem, so you always run out of the dip.
They give you a lot of
No,
dip.
it's never enough. You need because you drink it and then you need more.
I remember my friends taking me to what is it, Philippe's right there?
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What? This is what you guys are all excited about?"
By the way,
Whatever.
they're having an issue too. I don't know if you saw that, but I guess they had sawdust on the floor there, and someone slipped and fell. So now they got to get rid of their sawdust on the floor.
Oh, no!
There's a whole
Really?
there's a whole nother
They're
issue.
suing?
I think so. There's like a lot of people are attacking French dips
So
right
many
now.
French dip threats.
Hey, we get into a brand new hour of the show. Weezer will be in here in a moment. Let's get you on that standby boarding list to go see Sublime right now. Call it 800-520-1067. Your name on our list, and then Weezer will be in here next.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
All right, you know what to do. Just give us a call. I know what you're thinking. What's the point? I won't even win. Well, everyone thought that at one point, and then they called, and they got on the standby boarding list, and then we called them back and said, guess what? Pack your bags. You're going. So get ready for some international travel. This time it's Netherlands, Sublime. It's all part of K-Rock's Mile High Club, and we are looking for your name right now so that we can put you on the standby list every hour, all day, straight up through 6 p.m., and only have today and tomorrow to get on that standby boarding list before we officially give that trip away. And then next week, a brand new destination. This one, I think Vanessa told us the next one's pretty cool, too. I've already forgotten it, but I remember.
Is it Bakersfield?
It's Bakersfield.
Cool.
You're going to see Bakersfield.
Terrible language in the
Mile High
Netherlands, by the way.
Much further.
We're taking out the mile and just doing high club.
Just the high club. No, we'll tell you about that next week. Let's say good morning right now to our 20th caller, which puts us in El Segundo, California. Is this David?
Yes.
David, good morning. I'd love to chat with you, but we can't because Weezer's waiting to chat with us. So let's just say your name's going on the standby list, and if we call you back, you're going to go see some Sublime in the Netherlands, all right?
Heck yeah, thank you.
Hey, you're very welcome. Hold on one second, and thank you for calling. And everyone else who didn't make it through, don't worry, you'll have a shot again in about an hour with us, and then again after that all day long. Let's give you some Weezer now to get you in the right mood, and then we will chat with Rivers and Brian of Weezer in K-Rock next.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
It's a great day at K-Rock when we're able to welcome back some longtime friends. And, Allie, as you know, I don't get very excited often, but when Weezer is in the building, I get very excited because I think the Blue Album was responsible for so many of the decisions, poor and otherwise, that I made in my life.
Well, you're not necessarily the biggest music guy that I've ever met, but Weezer is one of the few bands that not only you'll get excited about, but that you have no problem sitting and watching live and not pacing around frantically.
Seen them, probably the band I've seen the most live. So when they're here in the flesh, it's very exciting, and there's exciting new news. I cannot wait to welcome back to K-Rock right now Rivers, Brian from Weezer. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Always a pleasure to be here.
And when you come here, you don't only bring sandwiches, but sometimes you also bring good news about new albums and new tours. And I want to say officially, move over Juggalos. It's time for the gathering of the Weezer.
That's right.
Can you tell us about this? Because I've always said you guys are the hardest working band in the history of music. You've proven that over and over again by releasing a new album every couple of weeks for a while, it felt like. And you were just nonstop. It was a crazy tear. And it took like a year of just working on this. And now we have a brand new tour to announce on K-Rock.
That's right. What is it? The Gathering. Weezer The Gathering. In September?
Yeah, it's going to start first week of September.
And it goes on sale April 3rd.
And what exactly is The Gathering?
That's the question.
It's the Weezer tour.
But there's more to it than that because there's symbols involved. You guys all have all sorts of other Easter eggs, I think, that the fans will be a big fan of. And then, of course, if you're in L.A., you get special stuff as well because leading up to the actual tour, there's more.
A bit of a suburban cult vibe to this Gathering. We're making some videos. We did a photo shoot this week for it and wore some really funky clothes. And it appears like everything is normal and suburban, but there's like almost like a legalized spiritual discovery element to it.
Legalized being a very important word.
Yes,
Yeah.
legalized spiritual discovery element to it.
But there's also some events that are local that are leading up to
Yes,
pre-sale.
that's
'cause
true.
You
Just,
got a trivia night at Barney's Beanery, and then you've got a pickleball
right.
tournament. So which one of you, or do both of you play pickleball? Whose idea was this?
That's a great question. Well, I'm not the pickleball player, Rivers is, but we'll both be at the Beanie's Barnery.
That's
Barney's
right.
Beanery.
You drink enough, it's called Beanie's
Yeah,
Barnery.
okay,
Yes.
Event, and we're got a surprise for the people that will be there. And as far as pickleball goes, I personally won't be at that one, but Rivers will, I believe.
Yeah, we're calling this Initiation Week, so we have a bunch of events around town. I'll be at pickleball, as will Patrick and Scott.
How strong do you think your pickleball game is right now?
I think we're going to destroy everyone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no mercy.
Have you ever gotten a pickleball injury? Those are fairly common when you start out.
I have. That's why I'm not going to be there.
Right.
I used to consider myself somewhat of an athlete when I was younger, and so I don't take any game like this lightly, and I go full
Hard.
throttle. I go hard, and I went a little too full throttle, and I didn't have the right shoes on, and I tweaked my knee, and I had to go to physical therapy for it. It's fine now, but. Yes, I guess I could get the right shoes and all that stuff, but I just decided that my pickleball career is over.
Rivers, you're far too important for music and this radio station to deal with a pickleball-related injury. Do you take care of yourself?
Yeah, the one injury I had was when my partner hit my finger with the paddle, and it was sore for 6 months. But so yeah, if the ball comes between us, I let them have it now.
Smart.
Yeah.
Well, the new album is still untitled, but we have a new song that's going to be coming out soon called Shine Again. Is this a hint to maybe an optimistic turn to the album? Is there anything you can tell us? Or even the title? Can you tell us the title?
One word of the title we'll take.
The title of the album?
Yeah.
Well, we're still figuring it out.
Oh, so this is not a trick you're playing on us. You really don't know the title yet.
True.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, we're discussing it now, like cover, title, color, all those things. A lot of discussion.
There's still a lot of colors on the table. Allie and I were going
Still
through. We
a lot of
already
colors
placed
on
our
the
bets.
table.
Putting up purple.
Yeah, I know, but so many have been taken already, and then let's go darker blue.
Yeah,
Just another
When's that
shade.
coming?
And I think also it's like, if I may interpret Patrick's lyric, our drummer wrote this song, but it sounds like confidence in ourselves again, and just trusting ourselves as a four-piece creative unit, and saying the sun is shining within us, and to look there for inspiration.
What's amazing right now is that "Go Away" is the current single, and it is kind of having this moment right now where it is continuing to get bigger and bigger. And you've experienced this so many times over the years with your music. Does it get lost on you, or are you still blown away that you've got your kind of hardcore, longtime Weezer fans, and then people that are discovering this as the first Weezer song they've ever kind of embraced?
Mm-hmm. Totally blown away. Yeah. I think me and Bethany came up with this song in 2010, and then it ended up on a Weezer record in 2014, and nothing happened at that time. And then the years go by, we're about to put out a new single, Shine Again, and suddenly out of nowhere, this one just starts going crazy. And I never could have predicted it, but it's awesome. Not only is it great that this one song has a new life, but it just means, like, in the future, who knows what could happen. Any song from our entire career could take off out of nowhere, and none of us are the cause of it. It's just all the people out there, they decide what they want to hear.
So you're as surprised as anyone when all of a sudden you find out that 10 years after the fact, you go, this is getting the glory that it didn't necessarily get when the album came out. You're as surprised as the rest of us.
Yeah, utterly shocked. Like,
wow.
I think any of us would have bet any amount of money if you'd said, Go Away is going to be a big hit. And
Although,
what year is this? 20?
Although every tour I have tried to influence what we play live, and I've always would put this one up there again. Like check this out. This is a really good song. It's really good. Of course, we'd have to have a guest singer every night, which we've done before. This happened also with I just threw out The Love of My Dreams, a very similar thing. So I've always liked the song a lot and thought it should be in our rotation for live shows for a good while. So it's kind of a nice feather in my cap to say, see, I told you so.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of those.
That's good.
Yeah.
You got a cap full of feathers?
I have a lot that should be feathers if everyone will do it.
Well, tell us the next one so we can start spiking it on K-Rock. What's a Weezer song that never got the glory it deserved that we can just start sneaking on K-Rock all the time now?
Oh, shoot. Gosh, you got me there. I always think Everybody Get Dangerous is so powerful and the riff is so good. Man, there's so many good songs. Hold Me from Make Believe.
All right, we're going to start playing them on K-Rock. We won't ask
I think it'd be cool
permission.
to hear songs off of Pinkerton on K-Rock. Yeah. Didn't work the first time around in '96. Great album.
I love Pinkerton. Through and through, I think. That was like as we recently,
Actually,
last
just
time.
re-listened to that album.
Well, last time I got to watch Weezer live, they were playing the Blue Album in its entirety. And it was such a great way to kind of experience it, right? The songs in the order with which they were originally meant to be heard. And then Pinkerton similarly listened to it maybe back to that time when you would just listen to stuff from first track to last track. So it would make great sense. Weezer The Gathering is a celebration. It's the new tour, which has been announced. We didn't even mention our good friends Silver Sun Pickups are on this lineup.
Oh, right.
The Shins are doing it with them as well. Poster is so cool. It looks like it was drawn by a child. I have to ask you, was this drawn by a child, or did one of you do the art for the big Gathering tour announcement?
It was done by this child that came to our photo shoot.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Nicholas.
So it was really drawn by a child?
Yes.
How old?
I don't know. It's 8, maybe?
Child labor laws right there. Now you got a problem.
His parents were there, so they approved.
It's been accepted.
Yeah.
That's nice because I think people look at stuff now and they go, it must be AI generated. I'll draw like a kid. And
I'm sure.
Authentic child draw the poster. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. The events happening all week include, as Ali said, Barney's Beanery Trivia for fans, Pickleball tournament with the band, that's March 30th, and then additional surprises will be happening around LA as we get ready for the tour. And we should mention the big dates you care about. The kickoff, obviously, September 8th in Sacramento. I got to drive for that one. But then it all wraps up back here in Los Angeles on October 24th at Crypto.com, which is going to be an amazing show. And we'll give all the information out about pre-sales, but Tuesday, March 31st, you pre-sale and get yourself general on sale is April 3rd to get yourself tickets to the new Weezer tour just announced.
Rivers, you still meditate 2 hours a day?
Yep.
And when you're on tour, does that change where it's 1 hour like, do you do an hour before the show or after the show?
I try to do it all before the show because usually after the show I'm so tired. To sit for an hour before bed is like, oh, that's a lot to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried my share of meditating, and I find I just fall asleep.
Yeah,
but I imagine
that is a danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're mentally weak. Rivers is mentally strong. There's a major difference between the two.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why.
But I mean, doing an hour of meditation, but getting it done before a big show. Does that make you a little, Brian? You're like, come on, can you do something that's a little bit bad for you? Smoke a cigarette, do some Netflix as a pre-show ritual?
Well, pre-show rituals are very important as a performer because your body is triggered to respond like, oh, I'm about ready to perform. That's why we do vocal. That's why I do vocal warm-ups, not only just to warm up my voice, but to sort of ignite my body into to that mode, a show mode, like it remembers what it's supposed to do, and that is really helpful, and it relaxes you. And I think key to performance is being relaxed and not being overcome by anxiety and things like this. No, we've never been a band that does cliche rock star things like drugs
Trust falls.
and smoke cigarettes. I might say be careful playing pickleball before a show.
That's rock and roll, baby.
But yeah.
That's rock and roll.
That's rock. Get the
As
new
you
rock
know,
and
we
roll
wrap up
pickleball.
every chat on K-Rock with not one, but two epic questions. Weezer's with us right now to celebrate a new tour announcement, a new album in the future that we're not here to talk about in specifics, but get ready for that, of course, and new music that we're playing on K-Rock, including a song that we'll be playing on April 1st. It is not an April Fool's joke. It is a new Weezer single that we can have that we look forward to called Shine Again. Right now, though, two epic questions. Allie, question number one.
If you could write a song for any video game franchise, what would it be?
James Bond.
Ooh.
Just like that's been like since I was a kid. I think Live and Let Die was one of the first movies I ever saw, and it's one reason I think I became a musician, because my dad was like, you know, the theme song of Bond is such an important piece of music for culture, and you know, if it's not going to be the Bond movie, because I don't know if they'll make any more, the Bond video games could be the one. You got an answer to this?
If not, I'll give you epic question number two.
I don't know video games.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Epic question number two, guys.
Yeah.
You gave an anthem for the city of Beverly Hills, clearly one of the finest Weezer songs, and it is maybe the greatest song ever written about Beverly Hills. But Beverly Hills doesn't really need any more glory. Have you thought about writing another song about a different, less glorious part of Southern California, like Rancho Cucamonga or Pacoima or Sherman Oaks?
I've written a song about Hawthorne, because you mentioned that's where the Beach Boys were born, and there's an airport there to get you the hell out of Hawthorne.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe a future Weezer, some love for another lesser-known part of Southern California.
I think it's deserving.
Guys, thank you, as always, for stopping by to hang with us here. We're very excited to see you back on tour again. All the dates, I'm sure tickets as well, that we will have coming up. But let's remember, if you want to be a part of this, you want to go to Barney's Beanery, it's trivia night. Is this going to be Weezer trivia or all trivia?
It's Weezer trivia, and I asked what some of the questions, and I got the advanced questions, and I couldn't answer one of them.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, no. Who wrote the question? Did you write them, Rivers?
No.
Do you know the answers either? I think your fans are going to smoke you guys. I really do.
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
bad.
worried now.
Yeah, that's why they put the pickleball in, so they have a chance to win something.
Well, just play to your strength with the pickleball.
Yeah, I mean, they're deep. They're really deep.
Is there a practice one that you can remember to see as me, a real fan, could get the answer right?
Okay, I think one was what was the record Rivers' dad played drums on?
False.
Like dad played
False.
Say false.
drums on a record?
Did he not?
I don't remember that.
So I think false
Well,
is the right
I
answer.
said Wayne.
I think you're right,
Wayne
Klein.
Shorter, but evidently there's a record.
Oh, I thought you meant a Weezer record.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I know that. I know.
Okay, he knows what he knows his own
I got
father's.
no chance. Wow, that's going to be tough. Well, I'm
But
sure
see,
a lot of people
That's
listening
the
know.
practice
even Rivers had a
question?
hard time with that question.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's like when you get a practice SAT
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
You're
good
like,
luck.
this question's so hard.
It's going to be great. You guys always find ways to do fun things with your fans. Obviously, the music is the backbone of it all, but you've always found more ways to make it more than just that. So as a fan, we appreciate it. I know that I speak on behalf of the listeners when we say we appreciate it.
As a musician, we appreciate you playing our music.
Hey, absolutely. You keep making the songs, and we're going to start playing some old ones now. Ones that never had the glory that they should have gotten as well. And the new album, when you're ready to talk about it, please come back to talk to us on K-Rock.
Will do.
Yeah,
Thanks.
always. Thank
Rivers,
you.
Brian, Weezer on KROQ. I know it's opening day for baseball. No one's more excited about that than Omar, but we're also in the middle of a tournament called March Badness. And here at K-Rock, it's time for another bracket of badness as we try to figure out who is the worst person that you will encounter at a restaurant. A brand new blank bracket sits in front of us. You will help us fill it out by giving us your nominees. We will put our 8 favorite ones onto the bracket and then determine who is the absolute worst person at a restaurant. And there are so many possible nominees that have been pouring through throughout the show on the text line, but phones are open for you now at 800-520-1067 as we kick off a brand new bracket of badness on K-Rock. Allie, why don't you go ahead and give us your first pick out of the gate, and then we'll start taking these calls and filling out our bracket of terrible people you will encounter at any
Well,
restaurant.
it's so different because you could be sitting with somebody that's a horrible person,
Sure.
or you could be the server experiencing a horrible person.
Or you could be the horrible server that comes up right when you take a giant bite of your food to ask you how's everything, and they always wait until I feel like it's a joke. They wait until that you're sitting there. They could have asked you any question, but they wait until you take your first giant bite of food.
You have everything you need. How's everything? Or the person that leaves and says, "Do you need a couple more minutes?" And then they never come back.
Man.
That's the worst, because I'm like, no, we don't need another couple minutes. I got this. Please don't leave. I know you'll never come back.
They're gone. You know you'll never see them again.
Yes, but then as the server, the person who is the cheap ass and is like, hey, I'll take this, and can I get an extra plate? And you're like, oh man, this is gonna suck. But also the person who jokes with the waiter.
The joker?
The joker, the one who's like, I'm gonna try my stand-up material. I'm going to try and be cool and joke with the server, tell my jokes, and then they're all so cringe.
They say, like, how do you like your steak? And they're like, immediately.
Yeah, and you're like,
ugh. God. Yeah, but then the server's in a bad spot because they have to do that fake laugh.
Or they're like, market price, does that mean free?
Right.
Like, no, it doesn't.
But the server's going, I gotta give a pleasant chuckle because I gotta get this tip. And meanwhile, the person thinks they're killing it, so they use that same routine on every server ever because they're like, oh, my market price joke killed.
Everyone hates that person because the person you're with, like your family hates you and the server hates you.
Ruben, I think you're going to give us an early odds-on number one seed in the bracket of badness for people at a restaurant. Who do you got for us?
I have people who bring their kids and the kids are just uncontrollably yelling and parents don't do nothing about it.
Yeah, it's one thing.
Unsupervised children is terrible.
It's where you've just accepted that the restaurant is the babysitter now. And as a result, the kids
they're rolling around under the table.
Yeah, and I get it. Listen, I've many times had to walk out of restaurants holding my kid. Like, we're out of here. Well, I'll be sitting in the car for this meal.
Really?
Yeah, because if they're at that point where you realize now you're inconveniencing other people, I wait for like my second eye roll. Once I feel my second eye roll, I got to get the hell out of there. Most people, a lot of people, and this is what who's talking about, the people that just go,
they can tune it out.
Zero F's given. That's right. I'm stuck with these kids 24 hours a day, so you have to deal with them for an hour. That's on you.
Or like, I have to eat too. I have to sit and enjoy my meal. But why don't you just put your kid in front of an iPad like the rest of the world?
John, it's the bracket of badness. People at a restaurant. Who's your nominee for worst of the worst?
Mine would be a customer that sends their food back for every little thing.
It's like my mom almost.
Really? She always sends it back?
Soup is not hot enough. The soup is too hot. It's too wet.
Don't send things back for temperature.
Soup is too wet?
It's like... It's just at some point I go, just don't order that.
Is your wife like that too?
No.
The soup is too soupy.
She would ask me to send it back, and I would just say, I'm like you. I don't send back.
Yeah.
I just don't send back.
If it's cold, it's cold. I'm
cold.
still eating it.
It's fine. I'll bring it home and heat it up later.
What about the person who's too afraid to order for themselves?
Oh, my God. That is...
You're like, and what do you want? And the other person's like, she'll have the chicken. It's
right.
Like, but is she not able to speak, or what's going on?
800-520-1067 to text in and to call in for your nominees. Jake, I know you wanted to bring one to the bracket.
Yeah, it's the person where the menu says 3 chicken tenders and like, how much for like a 4 tender thing?
That's a great one.
That is a great one.
He's a douchebag.
The guys who constantly customizing.
Guys, the question...
Can I turn this into a 4-tendy situation?
The question I asked was a very normal question to ask. Is there any way to turn this 3-tendy situation into a 4-tendy situation?
You hear yourself?
Yeah, I hear myself. And the waiter
said... For a 4-tendy situation? A situation?
Yeah, and the waiter said, no, you can order 2 orders of tendies. That's too many tendies.
You could have said how much for 4 tendies, but you had to say situation too.
That guy too is also the table mover.
I'm not a table
what about
mover.
That table over there by the window? I don't like being by the bathroom. Just sit where they're telling you to sit.
My wife's sister does that, and
my God, it's so embarrassing.
There's never one time we've walked into a place and sat down where that's been the table we end up at, and I just wait. I just said, I'm going to stand here by the door.
You just hover, and you don't even sit down.
Yeah, when you finally get to the musical chairs table you're going to sit at, let me know. I'll come over and join, because it's always there's a draft
obnoxious.
here. This table's wobbly. I once again, I don't care about that stuff. Who cares?
Even if it's the reject table by the bathroom or right where the kitchen comes, I do not care.
Dana, it's the bracket of badness. We're talking about the worst people you'll encounter at a restaurant. Who do you got for us?
Yeah, I'd like to nominate the customer who comes in, they order something, or they sit down, they order something,
And then 2 minutes later, oh, can I get some water? Okay, bring it to you. 2 minutes later, can I get some ketchup? 2 minutes later, can I get some napkins? 2 minutes later, they're asking for 10 different...
Yeah, you know what? This is another one of those things that sucks because sometimes you don't think about the thing you needed until they walk away. But
You're defending?
No, I'm not defending. This guy's right. That person is terrible because at some point you just go, why don't you give me the list of the 4 things you need?
But Jake
also,
did that in Vegas.
This is a Jake move.
He made a stink about the butter.
Right.
They did a whole thing about the butter. They finally got him the butter, and then he said, do you have salt?
I tried to go get the butter myself, and they wouldn't let me.
David, welcome to K-Rock. It's a March Badness bracket of the terrible people that we will encounter at restaurants. No wonder these restaurants are having trouble staying afloat. Everyone apparently is terrible at them. What do you got for us?
I want to nominate the person that plants their own hair in the food to get a free meal.
No, it's an Ally.
It's a creative person.
So the person that plants their own hair.
It's a person with drive.
Sometimes they go above and beyond hair, right? They'll go planting their own hair. Then they go, I'll just bring a little thumbtack, throw that in the salad.
No, you know what you can do is take the water glass, put it under a napkin, smash it.
Right.
And sprinkle the broken glass on your meal.
Great, Allie. You really should be proud of yourself. Stephanie, welcome to March Badness. Who you got for us?
I want to nominate the people who bring their dogs to restaurants who then come over and beg at your table for food.
Yeah, the person who always brings their dog and then they're mad that there's some kind of a restriction against dogs and they're like, my dog's different.
Well, if your dog is a well-behaved dog, I do believe it should have, the rights of humans.
Defending a lot of these.
I'm not defending a lot of them. I know what,
Have you not brought your dog to a restaurant?
But my dog's just chill.
That's what every dog owner says.
Yeah, well, my dog is chill.
My dog's different.
Josh on K-Rock. Who's your nominee?
Yeah, good morning, guys. This might be a controversial one, but I want to nominate the people who stack up plates when they're done eating for the server.
Oh, yes.
Even though everyone else at the table isn't done eating yet, though.
Yeah, that's
my
an
stepmother
interesting
does that.
one.
She feels like she has to clean up the table. She even wipes down the table.
But the point he's making is interesting. Like, you're still sitting there eating. Other person's kind of decide they're done, and their way of like letting you know they're done is
yeah, but I want to get the plates out of my way. They're in my way.
They start organizing the table and your plate Jenga, and a lot of times for the server, it's more annoying than anything else because people don't usually do a good job of stacking the plates.
Yeah, they
They're all
don't. It actually
wobbly and
makes their
whatnot.
job harder a lot of the time.
A fork in the middle.
Hey, Lee on K-Rock, go ahead. What do you got for us?
Yeah, I want to nominate the person who orders way too much food and takes up just the entire table.
That's a funny one. Yeah.
Corner of the table.
Yeah,
They definitely order the look at me dish.
Yeah, and they just run real estate of the table
Spread.
alone. Just
yeah,
more stuff.
You got like one salad. You're like, I can't even move.
Leo, we'll give you the final word here, and then we'll fill out the bracket. There's been some great ones on the text line as well that can't get through. But what's up, Leo?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I work as a waiter occasionally, so I have sometimes these old ladies that like to flirt up a storm with me right next to their husband.
Yeah.
And it's totally weird, but I got to work for my tip.
Right, so they'll flirt with you in front of the husband. The husband's give you the stink eye. You're like, I don't want to flirt too much with the old lady because the husband's probably paying the bill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's rough right
But
there.
you know, some people when they get out of the house, it's like that's
Right.
their opportunity to flirt.
It's human interaction.
Yeah.
That's what Allie does at Trader Joe's. I wish we could. There's a ton of stuff about refill stuff here.
The person who offers to buy a beer but then orders a whole pitcher.
That would be
came
Jake.
through again.
That's not what happened.
Yep.
Dick.
There's a lot. Well, listen, clearly.
There's the overbearing man who orders for the women at the table.
Mhm.
Or just the person who's like, I'm the orderer.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to sit on the end. I'm your person. I'm going to be ordering.
The weirdo that tries to order breakfast for dinner. That's dig at me right there. By the way, it is BF Thursday, so happy BF Thursday to you. Hopefully you enjoy your breakfast for dinner tonight. You'll thank me later.
The person who wants to split the check into a million pieces.
That's a great one, too. Itemized each item there.
They divide everything into pennies.
Yeah.
The meal was $15.98, but you can't round it up to $16.
How about the person that always, this is a great, very underrated nominee, but the person that always takes the odd item. So let's say you get potato skins and there's one extra one. They're the ones that take the extra one. They've just decided I'm going to be the one to take the extra one.
Yeah, but sometimes that thing will just sit there.
No.
And eventually someone's got to do it.
If you had a six potato skin situation there, it wouldn't be a problem. Everyone will get two.
It is a real situation.
We got to take a break.
Also nominating the same ciders.
Oh, the same ciders. That's right. You don't want to mess everyone else up. The whole flow of the restaurant is thrown off because you guys can't sit 3 inches apart.
We got to do baby talk and feed each other.
Oh, man. We got to take a break. We're back in a moment. We got more show after this. Another spot for you to hop on the standby boarding list. And this will be a fun bracket to fill out, which we'll post up on Klein Alley Show in just a bit.
It's Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show. Mornings.
Come on. K-Rock.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Okay, it's Dodgers opening day. They are playing the Diamondbacks this evening. And last night, the Yankees totally shut out the Giants 7-0 in their home opener. But the most exciting thing about the game was the new robot umpire that will be debuting this season in the MLB. It's not replacing the umpires entirely, but the robot is there as a backup. It is called the Automated Ball Strike System, or ABS. And it monitors the strike zone with robot precision. So you know how when you actually watch a game and they're like, was it a ball, was it a strike? They show you that little box.
Yep.
So that's just like a rendering, but this is very, very precise.
Taking away one of the things that actually makes baseball interesting, like when the umpire really screws it up.
And then they get in a fight and they yell at him, and the manager comes out and kicks dirt on his pants.
Yeah, all that's going away.
Now you gotta fight a robot.
And by the
That
way,
is ridiculous.
Allie's favorite part of watching the game is looking at the box. She's just such a fan of box. She will stare.
Sometimes I go up to the TV and lick it.
She licks the box.
I can't believe this is real. This is crazy.
So if a player wants to challenge the call that the umpire made, they have to tap the top of their helmet.
Oh my God! It gets worse.
Oh
So they have to be like, go,
tap, tap,
check it, tap.
Oh my God!
That's the equivalent.
And then they check the robot.
Right, that's the challenge
And they did it a
flag
couple times
in
in the
football,
game.
right? A coach throws red flag on the field to challenge the play. Baseball goes, what's our version of that? Let's just tap our hat. Tap our head.
Oh my God!
Oh, you love
They
it.
love those little hand signals.
Jesus.
They love doing their
What's
little
happening?
language.
I think it's great. I think this is
Well,
going
the
to be
players actually like it too because they're like, it's okay, it's
Yeah, 'cause
good,
they're a
it's
bunch of
holding people
crybabies.
accountable, and you know, I feel like I have an idea of what the strike zone is as a player,
But they're
it's,
letting robots take human jobs.
well, they're not. It's not taking their jobs.
Not
It
yet.
will be.
Not yet. This is a tester
Yeah, exactly.
year.
This
Tester
is
year.
Right.
Think
Do you
about
think
all
the umpire's like, don't mess this up, don't mess this
There's
up?
so much. Yeah.
If you knew you had a robot standing behind you, Allie,
Monitoring your job.
waiting for you to screw up and then come in there and get it right.
Screw up this news report.
And they're going to know over the course of the season. They're going to say, listen, the human messed it up 57 times. The robot didn't any time. So let's just officially go full robot.
Yeah.
Because that happens a lot of times in any sport. You think about like the NFL, where sometimes the guy clearly gets the first down, and then the refs come out there and they place the ball 2 yards back. You're like, what the hell? I'm watching from my couch.
Yeah, and the
they got that
high-tech
wrong.
backup is those little chains.
Those chains, which is a terrible
And
system.
they're like, all right, no.
Yeah, you gotta watch two guys walk out there and stretch across their chains. I mean, it's so
It's prehistoric.
It made sense in like the early days of the Leatherhead helmets, but it doesn't make sense in 2026.
Yeah, so it is in a way the robot is secretly training for the umpire's job this season.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so there was a big trial that took place regarding social media. It was very public. Mark Zuckerberg testified. It was this whole thing with YouTube and Meta and Google. And there were all these parents that came forward and said that their kids had been negatively affected by social media, got obsessed with social media. There were some deaths, suicides, things like that. It was very tragic to hear everybody give their testimony and talk about all this. Then everyone had their closing arguments and the jury started deliberating. It took them a long time to reach a verdict. They eventually went to the judge and said, we're deadlocked. We can't make a decision. And the judge said, get back in there. Figure it out. I'm not doing this all over again. So yesterday, the verdict finally came out, and they determined that Google and Meta were negligent and failed to warn any of the users about the dangers of using their platforms. So this is a big, quote, landmark case that they say is now going to open the floodgates. And yeah, they don't have to pay that much. The damages are only $3 million, which is really nothing for Meta and Google. But still, this is something where if they're found guilty or negligent in this case, everybody's going to start suing. Because if they're realizing that they can be sued just for being addictive and negligent, and it's like smoking, right? Where once they knew that smoking was killing people, but they're like, but people are buying these cigarettes like crazy. So let's just on the death stuff.
Right.
And keep selling the cigarettes.
Let's create a cartoon camel and make him cool.
Exactly.
Give him a leather jacket, make him smoke.
Right.
But
or the opioid epidemic where they knew that it was getting people addicted, but they kept giving it to people.
But when we download apps or whatever, I mean, no one reads any of that fine print crap, but usually you got to scroll through a bunch of stuff and click a box. Don't they cover their ass when they do that, or no? They didn't put a little sentence in there that goes, could be addictive, you're probably going to get addicted to this, move along?
I mean, have you ever read that stuff?
No,
I don't know.
No, I've never read it, but I would assume that they've got lawyers, probably decent lawyers, that would be like, by the way, let's just put something in there to cover our ass.
Yeah, but even that stuff might not be enough because, you know, with those subscriptions, they're like, we're going to sign you up. And then they have all this fine print, and now they have these laws where they're supposed to make it really clear to you what's happening.
I also think that is more, like, you're not as liable if it's an adult. If it's a kid involved or whatever, it all changes.
Kids.
Minors, they don't know what's going on. They're just jumping on a trend.
Right.
Speaking of dumb kids, there are a lot of serious things going on in the world for people with jobs and responsibilities. This can be really stressful, and I know for me, every time I look at the news, it spikes my anxiety. Meanwhile, Spring Breakers have no idea what's going on, and frankly, they don't care. Just keep in mind that this is most of America. They were asked... They asked a bunch of Spring Breakers what they think the biggest problem plaguing America is, and these were their responses.
What bikini I'm gonna wear next? Obesity? Getting a tan on the beach? I'm thinking about Starbucks, to be honest.
And then they were...
Man, that's all the stuff I'm thinking about.
So is Vanessa.
Right, that's crazy. Similar thoughts.
Then they were asked what's currently going on in the American government.
What have you heard that Donald Trump has been doing recently? Gulf of America. That's the last thing I kept up with. We're going to war with Iraq.
Oh, man.
That's been crazy.
What do you do in Colombia? You got Maduro out?
You must be happy.
They got Maduro out of Colombia.
Good.
So they got Venezuela and Colombia mixed up.
It's a great way to get your news. Spring Breaker news.
Happy?
It's a great way to get
I'm very happy. The Ayatollah's dead. What? What is that? Who the is Ayatollah?
I've never heard that word in my life.
Lewis, what's Ayatollah?
I found out about Chuck Norris yesterday. That was more devastating to me. We killed him. You did? You killed him?
Oh, man.
They think that news reporter killed the Ayatollah.
I thought they thought he killed Chuck Norris, but no one can kill Chuck Norris.
No.
Got to go out on his own.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Hell yeah. Here we go. Looking for you, caller 20. Get you on that standby list to see some Sublime, and we will play that new Sublime song in a moment as well. In case you missed it, they world premiered it yesterday right around this time on K-Rock, and if you heard it, we'll give it to you again. So we played it a few times yesterday, so why not kick off the hour with that, get someone excited to hop on the standby boarding list to go see them in the Netherlands. Today is opening day for baseball. Everyone's excited about that. Dodgers, yesterday was technically opening day, but today is opening day for Dodgers. So as far as we're concerned, it's opening day for baseball.
It's time for Dodger baseball.
That's a
Where's Vince Scully first time I heard?
What are you doing?
What was that?
So you just insulted all of L.A.
Yeah,
I hate baseball.
Yeah, what did you just do there? That was like Skeletor.
And now the shenanigans are through, the parking is done, and it's time for Dodger baseball.
The parking is done.
I don't know what he says. I can't remember.
Never said that.
You're like Chick Hearning, and you're combining the two. Chick Hearn and another.
She's combining
That's
a few
Vince Scully.
people.
Yeah.
That was supposed
Nothing
to be
like Vince Scully.
nothing like Vince Scully.
Holy crap.
The bygones be bygones, and it's time for Dodger baseball.
I don't think anyone's ever said that.
Listen, don't push your agenda on us, man.
Yeah, listen, I don't stand by what Ali just did, and as far as I'm concerned, hashtag cancel Ali. But here is Omar's reason why he does not care about the return of baseball.
Just a bit outside. And now, another thing Omar loves about baseball.
What other sport has a theme song that goes along to it? Take me out to the ball game. A lame song at that. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Yeah, a boring crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Peanuts and Cracker Jacks suck. I don't care if I never get back. Yeah, because you don't care if you get back to the stadium because you don't want to see another ball game because it sucks. Root from the home team. If they don't win, it's just a shame. Oh, it's a shame. You should get angrier than that if you're a fan of the team. For 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. It's at the old ball game. Dumb.
There you have it. That's Omar's thoughts on baseball.
Uh-huh.
He's not
You
a
don't
fan.
like peanuts?
The reason Omar's so
Peanuts are
mad
good.
is because he does not have a relationship with his father. His father left him when he was very young, and clearly we hear all of these traumas come out over the airwaves. But Omar, I have good news for you. On the GOAT line, as of the last 24 hours.
Hey, Omar. It's your long-lost father. I know it's been a while. It's been a long time. We haven't talked. We haven't seen each other. I wanted to give you an update. Evanescence, bring me to life. 1.69 billion.
No, Dad, no!
Oh, my God. Anyway, most of you don't know Omar's father's Italian.
Okay, great. Well, now we know.
Yeah, we can just add that into the mix. So whatever you are.
That's a good update. Add Italian into Omar's 23andMe. What an update. Of all
No
those
wonder that's so triggering for you, Omar.
Yeah, no kidding.
Haven't heard from your dad in that many years that he called with an update about Evanescence.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Alex from Costa Mesa. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are the
Good
20th
morning,
caller.
Sweet Dibbits,
Hi,
guys.
Sweet Dibbits to you. You're going to go on that standby boarding list, and you're going to see, hopefully, some Sublime in the Netherlands. Hold on 1 second, and thank you for calling and waking up with K-Rock.
Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. Hang tight for that. New hour of the show starts now.
The world famous
K-Rock.
Lightning round of Johnny Doesn't Know. If you're ready to play and want to win and get inside the brain of a real-life idiot, you can call now at 800-520-1067. One question, simple question, very easy. Allie and I got a whole discussion off the air as to just how easy this question is, but I still think there's a good chance Johnny will not know. But you will get to determine, will Johnny know or not know? Once again, one question. If you'd like to play, the number to join us is 800-520-1067 for a brand new lightning round edition of Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
If you'd like to play, just call now. Win a prize and prove that you know more than Johnny about anything, which is
More than anything.
not easy to do. Johnny, quickly, this is not the question you're going to be asked today, but I am curious to find out if you know the answer to this. Allie and I have a side wager. Allie, the thing I talked to you off the air about, you think he will know or will not?
I said he will.
I don't think he will. Johnny, if someone is described as being monogamous, what does that mean?
Monogamous, the root word monog means like one.
The
Mono.
root word is not monog.
Mono. It's mono.
Christmas.
That's what Jake
Well, as in
thinks.
Kylie Minogue.
Pass me some of that monog by the Christmas tree. Hold on, Johnny's explaining. He's cooking, Allie.
Yeah, let me cook. Let me
Do you
cook.
wanna- do you want-
Okay,
before
okay,
he
monog.
before he finishes, do you still want to stay with He'll Know This one?
Might flip. No, I think he'll get through it.
All right.
There you go.
So you're going to get there. Someone
Thank
is described as monogamous. What are they?
The root word of monogamous is mono, which means one, solo, single. I've heard it used in the term serial monogamous, which means somebody who has to be with a partner at all times, cannot be single alone.
So what's the answer?
yeah, monogamous means you got to be with somebody all the time. Monogamous
Wait,
means one.
Johnny.
Allie, you owe me $20.
No, I don't.
You do. You owe me $20.
Johnny, monogamous. What does monogamous mean?
One, solo, single.
All right, Allie, just pay me.
Johnny,
Just
look
pay
at
me.
me.
and
Look
we
at
can
my
move on.
eyes.
Don't look at Allie's
When someone
eyes.
is monogamous,
Yeah.
What does that mean?
what does that mean?
I haven't. This isn't a word of the day from my app. I haven't gotten that word yet.
See, I knew he wouldn't
Johnny,
know.
you
I should have
know
been
what
his
this
question.
means.
That should have been the question I gave him in the game.
You are
because-
currently monogamous.
By myself right now.
No.
Oh my God, Allie, pay me. It's fine.
Oh my God.
What is why? What?
If someone is described as being in a monogamous relationship, what does that mean?
Oh, I gave you a good explanation about that too, like a
No, you
couple
didn't.
seconds ago.
You did not.
I even explained what serial monogamous is.
Right.
What is it?
Somebody who can't be alone and has to be with somebody, and they go from one partner to the next, like almost immediately.
Okay. He's not saying the right thing. Allie, you owe me money. Just accept
God
it. Let's get into it. That's not even your real question.
All right.
A different question for you in this exciting edition of Johnny Doesn't Know. The lightning round. Here we go. Hit.
Johnny doesn't know.
I like it. I like the theme song so much.
Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't
All right,
know.
Marissa, good morning. Whittier on K-Rock. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing fine. Once again, I'm going to ask Johnny one question. All you have to do is say, will he be able to give us an answer, yes or no? The question is, can Johnny give us a four-syllable word. Yes or no, Marissa?
Actually, it's Alyssa.
Okay. Alyssa.
3 syllables.
Can Johnny give us a four-syllable word?
No.
Okay. Johnny,
That one seemed hard for
we're
her.
looking for a four-syllable word. She says you can't do it.
How much did you wager for this bet that I wouldn't know?
Allie, $20. We had a $20 bet.
$20?
Yeah.
So you paid Allie $20.
No, she lost to me.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Put money back on it if I'll get this right or wrong. Or what do you say in your betting terms?
Okay, I'm going to bet that he will get it. I'm going to double down on Johnny.
All right, I'll take Allie's money again. Go ahead. Double.
$40.
Fine. Double
Okay.
nothing.
Four-syllable word?
No, boy.
Hold on. Wait. Four-syllable word.
Alyssa says you will not be able to do it.
Monogamous. Monogamous.
That's not
monogamous.
Sally, that's not a word.
Yes, it is.
That's monogamous.
There he goes.
Monogamous. Four-syllable word, $40. You're welcome.
Pay me my money.
Bitch.
Alyssa, I'm sorry. You tried. Yeah, it was double nothing. I don't know you anything. That's how double nothing works. You're back to nothing.
Oh, well, actually, that's good, though.
You're back to nothing.
But I did 40. I said, let's do 40.
The reality is that, Johnny, do you even know? Because now you just said the word that we said to you.
Because that's the joke. You tried twisting my head and getting in and like, oh, this idiot's not going to know the word we just quizzed him on.
I'm going to ask you, can you give me a different four-syllable word than the one we just gave you?
Well, give me a second. I got to think of one really quick. What destination? Destination. 4 syllables. Destination.
How long do you think it'll take him to come up with another one?
Bro, it's on the spot. It's like live. I'm like thinking right
Johnny,
now.
could you give us a 5-syllable
Oh, my
word
God.
in under 30 seconds? Allie, want to go money on that one?
30 seconds?
30 seconds.
I think
on
you can do it in under 30
You
seconds.
do? I'll take the over. Go ahead,
Are
Johnny.
you ready? Justification.
Whoa! Pay me my money, bitch!
Oh,
All right, we
man.
gotta take a break.
Damn.
Now I made money, right?
Now you're up.
Yes.
Yeah. We up.
We're going to take a quick break. Back in a moment.
Play the theme song again?
323 said, why don't you ask Johnny something he knows, like what does a blue crayon taste like?
That's a great question.
What does a blue crayon taste like?
Yeah.
I never ate crayons. I ate like Play-Doh. Like we licked it because it was saltier.
K-Rock Mile High Club. Our favorite K-Rock bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 10.
Hey, it's Jacob Knowles. Hey there, it's Bud Goff, Sublime.
Go all in on waffles. Pretend windmills are your thing now. Walk loudly in clogs on purpose while questioning how there's this much cheese. When you see Sublime in the Netherlands.
That's when things got out of control. Don't wanna be a man no more. And Sonata on my mind.
Sail the canals every hour from 9 to 6 for your chance to get on the standby boarding list.
You got a lot of good chances here. Oh, let me tell you what I feel like loving. Is what I got in know.
K-Rock Mile High Club Destination 10. Sublime in the Netherlands. For the first time ever. Courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Keep listening for your chance to win.
The world famous K-Rock.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
New season of Dodgers baseball is here, and El Cheapo is going to figure out a way. No, don't do it again. God, please don't. Allie is going to figure out a way to take all the fun out of this because, let's be honest.
Oh, no, I'm putting more fun into it.
Going to the games is very expensive, and it has gotten to a point for many people where it just now is no longer the kind of thing. Even if you're a family, they would go to like maybe go to one game a season. That's a big outing to do. Even that, as we learned, I think yesterday, between the cost of tickets, especially for opening day.
It's like $400 a person.
Yeah, and then you throw in all the food and everything, parking and everything else. You're looking at a 2,000 plus day, which is.
And it's expensive to be a fan. Of course, you want to be a fan of a team and be dedicated and be loyal. So you can do that affordably. It just requires a little creativity.
So here she is to ruin your fun, El Cheapo.
It's time to talk to the kingpin of cheap. Here she is, El Cheapo.
So I found some pretty useful tips where you can attend a Dodger game affordably, and there's a hack for food, there's a hack for parking, and there's a hack for your ticket.
Is this where you tell people to, like, watch the game from an apartment complex nearby?
No, that's also stealing Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
No, this is, these are legit. You're at the game. You're bringing your car there, parking it. There's just a couple of little tweaks that we're making. And mainly, I know that there's exciting things about the food menu. This year, there's all these new things that you can try, but why try new things when you can bring things from home?
You can take food into Dodger Stadium.
As long as you have a clear bag, you could stuff this with chips, tacos, Subway, sandwiches, anything.
Another thing that you might...
Wait a minute. As long as it's in the clear bag? I didn't even realize you're allowed to bring your own. Because you can't bring drinks in. They will empty out your drinks.
The drinks are a problem, but you can bring your own food just like you can at Disneyland. So, yeah, if you don't want to pay for all that stuff, and you don't want to, or you'd rather spend the money on alcohol, then you can get Jersey Mike's, make your sandwiches at home, pack up your little picnic, put it in your clear bag, and you can walk right into Dodger Stadium and enjoy the game.
I got booted once for trying to sneak in beers.
Yeah, they don't want you to bring in alcohol. You definitely can't bring in alcohol, but I don't think they want you to bring in any beverages because they don't know what's in there. So if you want to...
Might be arsenic.
Right, so you have to figure out a way to make an arsenic sandwich.
You can't put arsenic in a sandwich,
No
though.
problem. Yeah, man, growing up, my mom was always the we will show up with food places person, and it was so humiliating because you'd go to places where you just really want to get the food there. And I don't know if her reason was being cheap, being thrifty, or trying to be more health conscious. But regardless, it was the worst possible scenario because you'd go to a place that would have only good food options. Like you're not going to find anything that's bad to eat at Disneyland or Dodgers. It's all going to be great, especially if you're a kid. The last thing you want is some healthy sandwich coming out of a bag.
And I have been that parent where we're walking by the churro stand at Disneyland and everyone goes, wow, we want churros. And I go, no, it's time for the sandwiches that I made at 7 a.m. this morning.
Ugh,
and I undo the saran wrap and take out some soggy
sandwich.
I know you wanted a churro, but how about this bologna? That's the worst.
Sitting in a backpack for 7 hours.
That's some lukewarm bologna.
But it doesn't stop there. If you don't want to do that, there's also a hack for your ticket.
Another thing that you might want to think about is buying one of those very cheap tickets and then sneak yourself down behind the bullpen.
That's not a hack. Never knows that. You buy the crappiest seat just to get in, and then you move around. But the ushers take their jobs very seriously now, a lot more than they used to.
Yeah, but where they're telling you to go, you can go there legally. They can't tell you to go away.
Oh, you're talking about like before the game for the player warm-ups and stuff?
Because you don't have to sneak. It's actually a space that you're allowed to go.
Yes, you can park at Union Station for $8.
Oh, this is the parking hack.
So wait a minute, hold on. Second hack, they're saying that you buy the cheapest ticket you can buy just to get in, and then you can go down behind the bullpen?
Yeah, you can go stand there.
Oh, yeah, I know where they're talking about. That area. We watch the pitchers warm up.
Yeah,
but
that's
not a great.
cool.
You can't watch the game from there.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, it's not.
You can watch the game from anywhere.
Well,
okay.
God, this is really.
You're allowed to go.
Yes, you can park at Union Station for $8 and take the Dodger Express.
So there you go. Park at Union Station
Not
for
happening.
$8 and then take the Dodger Express to the stadium, and you don't have to worry about sitting in traffic to
I
get
did
in and out of the
that,
stadium.
and listen, the bus that takes you back gets stuck in that traffic, so it'll take you twice as long.
Yeah.
I've done it. It sucks.
But Allie's
it's
saying,
terrible.
But Allie's going $8, Omar.
Okay,
No,
well,
and
if
then-
you don't like that, there's another one.
You skip the traffic. You don't have to drive.
Overflow parking, 13 and 14. That's $5. Get there early, walk in, stay as long as you want, because when you walk out to overflow parking, it's really easy to get out.
Yeah, you skip all the traffic.
No, you don't.
Because you're parking in Culver City.
Yeah.
It's like
You
you got
skip
to walk all
the
that way.
traffic.
Yeah, I mean, Allie, everything you just brought to us in your little collection of ways to enjoy a game on the cheap would make this whole day terrible.
It would be longer, sure. It would require a lot of preparation, making sandwiches and doing a lot of walking, but you get your steps in.
By the way, we just found out where our seats are for the Savannah Bananas game on Saturday.
Maybe do a lot of walking there.
It's going to be a lot of walking.
The world famous K-Rock.
Perhaps you are listening to K-Rock right now because you're looking to be entertained, or maybe, like the many people over the years, have tuned into K-Rock because they wanted to hear new music. And then you get all annoyed because you're like, it's just Chili Peppers and Linkin Park over and over again. And then there's occasionally where we drop new music upon you. Yesterday, World premiered some brand new Sublime music for you. And today, listen to Weezer. That's not technically new Weezer, but has become new again. And we will also world premiere some new Weezer on Wednesday morning, April 1st. So we got that for you. I think that's Wednesday. When is April 1st?
It's a Wednesday.
So anyway, right now, Jake is always trying to get us to play his bands, weird bands on K-Rock, and he's always yapping about his bands that he listens to in the back. And our theory is always that just because he's the loudest about his bands doesn't mean his bands are the best.
No, he's just the most passionate out of all of us.
We all think that we also know bands or could find bands that are just as good, if not better than Jake's. So we started doing something called My Band's Better Than Jake's, and every week he brings us a new one of his weird bands he's into. And Jake does travel for bands. He'll go to some weird-ass places. He was in the desert this weekend for some weird...
Yeah, the Mojave Experience.
I don't even know what that was. But some of the bands that were there... Give me some of the names of the bands that were there that I've never heard of before.
Earthless, Yawning Man, Ecstatic Vision.
Right. Anyway, so he goes on and on about this crap. And, he wants us to get all excited about it, and we're not. And then, so we all think that we could find better bands than Jake's. And today it's Johnny's turn to battle Jake.
Well, that's the difference, though, is, yes, there are people on the show that are passionate about music. Johnny is one of them. Vanessa's also very passionate about music, but Jake's the only one who forces his down our throats.
All the time. Hey, you asking about my shirt? No, we're not. Okay, because I got it at the merch tent. It's a band called Uncle Tumpy. Oh, really? Cool. Jake, thanks.
But he also got a shirt for a band over the weekend that he'd never even heard.
He just liked the shirt.
It was a cool shirt, though.
And if you look at the shirt looks exactly like his comedy poster.
Right. Confusing as hell.
Yeah.
He's a big fan
Can't
of...
even read the band name.
So, anyway, Jake had created his own intro for this segment called My Band's Better Than Jake, but then one of the bands that we featured has actually given us a new intro. So this is the crappy one we had.
A band is better than Jake's.
No, it's not.
A band is better than Jake's.
No, it's not.
My band is better. My band is better. My band is better than Jake's.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
So that was Jake's crappy intro. And then one of the bands that Jake featured. Jake, which band did this for us?
We never featured him because they don't have music out yet. But I saw him and you were making fun of them. They're called Warm Uncle.
Warm Uncle.
This is Warm Uncle?
So Warm Uncle has given us the new theme song for the segment My Band's Better Than Jake. So now we're going to hear some Warm Uncle on K-Rock. Here we go.
My band is better than Jake's. My band is better than Jake's. My band is better than Jake's.
So this is Jake's favorite band, Warm Uncle, that doesn't have any songs out, but is now
super nice.
But has now done the actual theme song for the segment. My Band is Better Than Jake's.
Yeah, thank you, Warm Uncle.
Thank you for doing that. All right, great. And now, Jake is going to bring to us his band, and you will determine on the text line whose band is better this week.
How many times did Jake reach out to Warm Uncle and pressure them to do that?
They were stoked to do it.
After
and
how many
mom
emails?
at Mojave Experience, and she was like, oh, my.
Did you
my
say
boys
I
are
met
so...
their mom?
Their mom was working a merch table for their dad's band, and she was wearing a Warm Uncle hat. I was like, oh, what's up? She's like, you know these guys? I'm like, yeah, I'm from K-Rock. She's like, oh, they were so stoked to do that song for you.
Great. What a story.
They're my boys.
Jake,
That's good impression.
Which band did you bring to us this week?
Well, since I think that Johnny has the second best taste of music on the show,
Who's got the best taste?
The band.
Oh, you think you have the best taste of music on the show?
Oh, hell yeah. I brought the band that I played for the boss that I think should be playing on K-Rock.
What is this band called?
They're called Slow Mosa. They were playing a show at the Rocks. They got sold out, so they moved the show to the El Rey, and that got sold out. And the song I played for the boss was called Battling Guns, and this song should be on K-Rock, I think.
Okay, this is Jake's band, Slow Mosa, and the song he wants us to play for you is called Battling Guns. So here we go. Listen to this in front of you?
Yeah.
He listened to it right in front of you?
Yeah, we listened to it together.
I like this song. Definitely has that underground feel to it.
This other song that Jake brought to us from them is called Rice. There's this one here. Jake likes that
That one's not so much.
Jake likes his lead singers buried, either behind scaffolding or behind background
Yeah,
tracks.
I don't know what it is. I
doesn't
don't
like the
really
music.
enjoy when you can't hear what the singer is
But
singing.
yeah, they sound good. I don't want to badmouth bands, up and coming bands. Slow Mosa is that band right there from Jake. Johnny, who did you bring to us to battle Jake's band in this round of My Band's Better Than Jake's?
I bring everybody two of my favorite artists that collabed on an album, Jordana and TV Girl.
All right, you want to hear? Should I play Summer's Over or Better in the Dark?
Let's start it off with some Better in the Dark, please.
All right, Better in the Dark. This is Johnny brings to us this band. It's called Jordana TV Girl. I feel like I finally have a theme song. I look better in the dark. So that's Johnny brings us that one, and then this one's called Summer's Over. If you're going to keep track and make your votes, if you're voting for Jake's band or Johnny's band.
But I have the lyrical genius of Johnny. The same lyric
Johnny
over
likes
and over.
the simple lyric structure.
No.
All right, well, there you have it. You can vote, guys. You just heard Jake's band and Johnny's band. So is Johnny's band better than Jake's? That's what we're trying to prove in this round of My Band's Better Than Jake's. You can let us know on the text line, 800-520-1067.
I
One
feel like I
band will
have to
win.
like the last one just because I'm a lesbian.
Is that a lesbian Johnny singing?
No, she's straight.
No, but it's definitely girl music.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like girls who like girls
summer
music.
Vibe, windows down.
I think
type
that
stuff.
explains why you have such a low
has a girl on bass.
such a low T score, Johnny, for listening to that song.
I listen to good music by women.
All right, we'll come back with the
good.
results, takeaways, wrap up the show next. K-Roll.
World famous K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock.
K-Rock Klein Alley Show. Heated debate happening in the text line now. See if it's true that all of our bands are better than Jake's. Although some people are saying that the Slow Mosa, the band that, no, hold on, not Slow Mo, Warm Uncle, the band that did the intro for My Band's Better Than Jake, is their pick this week, and they're not even eligible. They're not even competing. So let us know your thoughts. Continue. That'll happen. A very special show time that we plan on dropping later today will be the Jake Sleep Story edition, where he's going to ramble on and on about his favorite Magic the Gathering cards. And we believe that this will be the ultimate sleep story if you need to sleep. And no one's sleeping these days. Jake was just in email alone last night trying to share with us some stupid update about his Magic the Gathering new card he got. It's worth $40 or something.
Yeah, we kind of skipped to the end. It was just he uses it as his diary sometimes,
Right.
and then I'm like, I just skip through. But we thought it would be a great idea because a lot of people do listen to podcasts to fall asleep.
Yep.
What a great thing to fall asleep to, because I don't know about you, Klein, 4 to 5 seconds into any Jake story, I get tired.
Yeah, he won 2 packs of cool promo cards at a Magic the Gathering tournament. Opened one of the promo packs and got a $40 card, Ally, that is known as the Oclator Pride card.
Ocelot.
It's a creature. It's a cat
You illiterate
creature.
dick.
And anyway, he goes on about this
Anyway.
for a while. So it's a real.
There you go.
it's
It
a
worked
real
for Omar
snoozer.
already.
So a very special sleep story show overtime today with Jake the Nerd, where he's going to talk about his favorite Magic the Gathering cards. And if anyone can stay awake for the entire episode, we're going to give you $1 million because it's not going to happen. I mean,
Just go 59 minutes. Come on. Oh.
I mean, I would, Jake. How long do you think you can ramble about that for?
I could ramble for a long time.
I would
but
love-
this story in particular,
Ramble
not
on.
like 5 minutes.
I would love people to keep track of exactly at what point they fall asleep into the sleep story.
I can't do that today.
Yeah, dude.
I'm exhausted. I've been here since like 3.
Well, you know what you can do is take a nap, wake up, and then talk into a microphone.
Yep. What is this card you got called? I'm being serious.
Ocelot Pride.
And it's a some sort of looks like a cheetah.
It's an ocelot.
Well, it's an ocelot. An ocelot's an animal.
And what is this?
People are obsessed with ocelots.
What is the
right
power?
now.
What does this card do? If you were going to play this card in Magic, what
Well,
would it do?
you can read it. It says.
No.
I'm asking you, Jake, because I want to take a nap. I'm not going to read the card.
Hold on, let me bring it up.
Oh, you don't even know.
Oh, you don't even know
I
what
don't
it
know
does.
it off the top of my head. I know, like, when you like gain life, you make a token of it, and then for every token, at the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Then if you have the city's blessing, which means you have like 10 or more permanents, for each token you control that enter the battlefield this turn, create a token that's a copy of it. So you go wide real easy, real quick with this.
I'm not going wide right now. I'm closing up.
All
And
right.
it's first strike and lifelink.
Anyway, that's going to be a great sleep story.
I think it's going to be great.
You're going to win the sleep story game, dude.
I might use it for myself.
I'm telling you, I will.
He'll put the whole world to sleep. You know how no one's sleeping anymore.
Jake
He could
is-
solve the entire sleep epidemic.
Yeah, move over purple NyQuil or whatever. Purple
Sleep
5
ice
Hour
cream,
Energy.
all that crap, melatonin.
Jake, this is going to be your bread and butter, dude. You're going to be a sleep story billionaire talking about your Magic the Gathering cards.
He's so sad.
Would you be mad if you became very successful, but it was only because people wanted to fall asleep?
I know what? I would not care at all.
Okay, great. And you're a nap guy, so you should appreciate this more than anyone.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
All right.
Do
What's
a
your...
podcast by myself.
Thank you for the total boredom.
Hey, you can call one of us if you want to just talk into a phone, and feel like you're talking to someone.
Oh, really? Can I call you?
Yeah.
Thank you, but no, it sounds boring.
Takeaway from today's show. What do we got?
626, my takeaway is the root of monogamous is monog. 562, my takeaway is if Johnny claps enough, he'll figure out the word.
Yep.
424, the Macarena is the Navy's secret weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And 213, my takeaway is if you smoke enough Marlboro Reds, you can get yourself 2 canoes.
2 canoes. That's a lot of smoking right there.
Yeah.
What's your takeaway there, Jake the Nerd?
With the right weed, you can talk to stuffed animals.
That's right. Sure can. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is real sports have cheerleaders.
Hey, we learned about that. Opening day. Go Dodgers. Omar's very excited. Only 6 million more games to go this season, according to Omar. He's very ready for that. Omar, you got a takeaway?
My takeaway is boomer.
Boomer.
Have a great day. We'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, there's a GOAT line for you. At numbers 844-956-GOAT. You can leave messages there, comments, critiques, and criticisms, or you can find us on Instagram, Klein Alley Show. All right, that's it for us. Bye.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Alley, it's just okay.
Oh.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.